Are we going live? It says going live, going live. It looks cluttered because I can see this, all the stuff behind me reflected. Oh, God. Well, this does look weird. Who's coming? Who's coming? That camera. I got another camera on top of the other screen now. Another little webcam we're going to test again soon. Little 1080 HP, 1080 HD cam on top of monitor here. Then we've got another monitor just below the camera there. But yeah, there we are then. Here we are. We've put a little display up this time. A few more masks. I'm assuming that people can hear. Hello, Cray. How you doing? Oh, Mr. Douglas. Oh, is that for sale? There's something. There's something going to happen in this chat, and I said to Douglas Little, I says, if there's a certain question asked in that chat, you've got to give me a mask of what they've recently acquired, a tag mask. That's all I'm going to say. So, oh yeah, everyone's already noticing the grins, look. They're noticing the grins. What, this thing? So this is number 1 Silver Chrome anniversary. Went a bit wrong, and they got orange instead and got the wrong face. But yeah, so this is a fearsome. And I am saying fearsome. This is a fearsome. And how do we know? Because mold scars, just like GhostFace ones, mold scars. Mold scars. You might be able to see it. Yeah. So all the way around here. Mold scars. So yeah, I wondered if people had noticed them. We'll get to them soon. Let me just make sure this wire ain't going to pull me USB out the top of the computer, because that'll be a wrecked USB port then, and it's not replaceable, because the little gits that make the case do not respond to support. So this, I think we need a different size. And this, you remember last week with RJ, this little swine died. This, yeah. Well, now we've got this. And hang on, see if we can hear it on the. There you go. So we've got hands-free on that goddamn thing. After what happened last week, and the, and the phone dying, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I mean, he was about to go, and he was about to end the call shortly after, I guarantee. But yeah, not good. Not good. And yeah, the thing got cut short, didn't it, the call? So yeah, 3 worst things that could happen. No Wi-Fi, timeout, and yeah, battery goes. And that is because, I don't know if he's in the chat. Are you there, you little swine? I don't know if he's watching or if he's in the chat, but this is Clive Barzilia that sent this as like a sarcastic parcel, little swine. So, so yeah, I watch your stream. Shame about that phone. Who'd have thought it? Yeah. So, I mean, I'd rather just have this one on. And obviously, that's the back of the hoodie. And the front's ghostface.co.uk, just wear a mask at the side of it. And the mask is actually chopped out of the Screen 4 trailer when he's running towards the door in the trailer there. But your shirt top, 2 things are happening. Yeah, so just have a look at the chatteroo. We've got number 1 Silver Chrome mask in a second. And then we're going to have a little chat about pricing of masks. And what we're going to do with these, because I don't want them. I grabbed them off eBay 2-3 years ago, forget how long exactly. But we grabbed them a little while ago just because I saw them, and they were basically fearsome faces, grins, orange and green. I've never had an orange fearsome in any shape, way or form. And typical, it had to be that style and not GhostFace, innit? But even with the fantastics I've got up here, all right, replica tags that I've made, but I got a pink and a green fantastic first generation. I've never had an orange of any GhostFace. Let's have a look at the chat. Sorio, hello. Let's go back to the top. Hello, Tesorio. Drown Boy Productions. Yeah, watch him. Douglas. Is that for sale? Hello, it's Cray. Hello, Mr. Cray. Afternoon, bud. GhostFace Collect. Afternoon to you. It's early evening here. Well, mid-ish evening, I suppose. Zach Vosberg here. Oh, it's Zach Vosberg. Of course it is. You sure know how to set up a backdrop? Well, last week it just looked so goddamn bland. It was so plain back here. I mean, all this here is the missus's desk where the computer and screen normally is. And temporarily she's gone into the room connected because she's working from home, has been since lockdown started in March. And when you swivel around in here and you got a chair just here, right where my hand is, and we're clashing chair backs all the times. But if I'm doing Dead by Daylight recording on the computer, this is obviously what I'm speaking into. So now and again, it's, oh, she's swearing at the screen. She doesn't swear much, but she'll be moaning about something on a game, or she might be playing Dead by Daylight. Go, oh, you git. And I'm like, I've got all this noise in the recording. So she's temporarily put her computer in there because there's a lot more room in the next room. And yeah, so I thought, well, this week we're going to put a bit more in the backdrop. And I'm waiting for a certain question from one of you because someone's going to ask it, I guarantee you. But yeah, you'll see soon. You'll see. Look at this, chap. Your live streams make me actually look forward to Sunday evening. That never happened before. Never happened before. Thank you, Axel. Yeah, I didn't really do them before, did I? It was pre-recorded videos about hair dryers or mass reshaping, and that was about it, wasn't it? That was all it was. Send one of those reptile knives my way, eh, Tim? Oh, yeah, that's the point. So yeah, the reptile knives in the background, the two Scream 2 knives there, they're two different types, them, and I've only just noticed the other day that there's differences with them. One is by Ryan Hills and one is by Clive Barzilia. And Clive sent me mine ages ago, and I forgot to get out the damn box. It was downstairs. I said, I've got to take that up because it's, you know, I like that knife, and I like both of them. Let's have a look. Send one of those reptile knives. Yep. Is that a Fearsome Faces grin? Yes, it is. I think I asked that before, didn't I? I have an old reshoot Walgreens Ghostface mask from also 10 years ago. Yeah, I've got a couple. I think I've got pre-2010. I don't know what year it is. A 2010, 2011, 2012, and a few 2013s. And that's it. That's all I got for reshoots. Apart from, is it this? There you go. Reshoot Deluxe. We'll get to this soon. In these bags back here, these are Deluxe Masks with a couple of problems. We've got EU stamp standard Deluxe, Glow Deluxe. We've got Reshoot Deluxe, and Zombie Deluxe is still up in the loft. But we've also got here, because I want to show a lot of this tonight, 2011 Asda Glow, we got 2013 Asda Glow, and 2012 Asda Glow. Would you believe? 2011, 12, and 13. So nice mask, fearsome tagged. Fearsome tagged, it is not. No. It's a fearsome with a replica tag by Ryan Hills. I've just put it on there to hang it. But he has done a nice replica, so it's not a real fearsome tag, so to speak. Oodle Noodles a Poodle. Every time I see that name, I'm like, got to read this again. Oodle Noodle are Poodles 96. Hello. Hello. Can you shorten your username? Ghostface Collect laughing, your shirt top two this. That way. It's Baslow. How you doing, Baslow? Baslow, Dead by Daylight player. She gets sick of playing with me because I moan at the killers. That's what I think anyway. That's what I think. She'll probably deny it soon. How many Ghostface masks are made in 2020? I've got no idea total, but I can tell you that there's a big box just here with 96 of them in, and that's just my order. But yeah, that's another story. By the way, Tim, the item I've sent, this is the first time the public has seen it. I haven't posted it on any of my page. What? What's he saying? Mini Kai is in Legion. Oh, Kai's on. Hello, Kai. Hello. A Mini Kai. Sorry, it's 9:35. Oh, in Spain. Okay. Okay. The item I've sent. This is the. Oh, okay. I've got you, Douglas. I've got you. Yeah, I've got you. Yeah. So no one's asked about these silvers yet. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So let's get cracking then. So we're going to do Silver Chrome in a second. I keep looking at this damn camera now. It's this one. We're going to do Silver Chrome in a second, but this This I've got a few multiples of. Okay. So this is, we'll get it out of the bag in a minute. New logo tag, screen 4 on the bottom, not ASIS. This is 2011, so screen 4 would be there. EU stamp. And I think it's still got vanilla. Oh, definitely. Jesus Christ. That's got a lot of vanilla. So this, I know this isn't exactly special with regards to something that's signed and this, that, and the other, and it needs a bit of hair dry, but we're going to let this go to someone. I just don't know how and when at the minute. But 2011 EU, stink of vanilla, obviously tagged. April to June 2011, made in Foshan, which is the same factory as the HHNs were made. But yeah, can we see that stamp up there this time? I've tried focusing this damn thing last night just to see why it isn't focusing or whether I'm just too far away. But it's an EU stamp. This is why I'm thinking of going to the other webcam. Even so, this chap is going to be heading to someone soon. I don't know who. But 2011 EU stamp, stinks of vanilla. New logo tag. At that time, at least. And standard shroud, of course. So this basically is wanting a home in future. And we'll have to look on the chat and see what we can do in a bit. But hoping to assign a different owner to that tonight for reasons I don't know yet. Why is there 8 chrome masks? Just to sort of fill the space in the background. I mean, they're normally up here where you can't see them. The bad thing with this video and where the camera is everything's behind it collection-wise. So you don't really see much. You go to last week's stream, look in the background. This is all basically white with the exception of the gold mass and the HHN in the frame back there. And there was just basically nothing else here. And I looked at it and I thought, well, yeah, the stream is okay, apart from the mess up in the middle. But at the same time, I thought, God, you see some of these YouTubers now and they're doing the talk about whatever it is, Screen 5, mass, whatever, something Scream or Ghostface related. And there's normally something in the background of him, some sort of figure or collectible or loads of figures or posters, you know, just... But in here, we're limited what we can put in here because it's such a small bloody room. Plus, she bloody moans if I stop putting nails in the wall, which is why all the masks around me here, again, behind the cameras, they're on little suction cups on the floating shelves, and they just have the hooks in the suction cups and hang on the hooks. So there's no damage. I pull them hooks off whenever I want and rehang the mask somewhere. And I just clean the shelves off, get rid of the suction cup mark, and there's no damage. There's no hole. There's no, no residue. So that's how it is. So, Mini Kai is a Legion cosplay. Mini Kai in a little Legion video. Pussyfoot. Why the 8 chrome mask? How much? Is Douglas Little still watching? That mask, you say that you... That's it. You got to send it me now because somebody's just asked. I knew somebody had asked about Silver Chrome. So basically, what we got here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 Silver Chromes because when they came out, I knew in years to come they're going to be rarer and rarer. But one of these Silver Chromes just here, I don't know how much the camera can see, but yeah, just above this fan painting here by Douglas Little, which is just an A4 print. He sent me an image that he scanned and I printed it off. But yeah, just above, just check on the camera where we're pointing. Yeah, this is Silver Chrome number 1, which we're going to show you now. And we'll get into mass and pricing and this and that in a little while. But this, oh dear. What do you notice with that? Look at that. Yeah. So first things first, the box is damaged. Number 1 off production line, but it wasn't like that obviously when it came off. This is FedEx at its best sometimes. What can I say? And the fact it has got a damaged box sort of makes it more unique, I think. I mean, we've got boxes here that have got dual language on because in the Europe and everywhere else, these came with dual language. So you have 2 25th anniversary yellow text up here, one in French, one in English. And the full just English ones are the ones I've got the lowest of because the rest of these were bought from a shop round the corner. Probably, apart from a couple I probably got from Mad About Horror. And yeah, there was all bilingual, as they call them. But the fact this one's damaged, and I remember saying to RJ, look, it's arrived and the box is crushed. He's like, oh no. He says, really? I says, yeah, really. And I think I sent him a picture. But I says, you know what? At the end of the day, this is the box that the masks come in, so I'm just going to keep it like that. And he says, oh, don't you want to swap the box over or something? I says, no, because this is the mask that belongs with that box, so we'll just keep it. We'll keep it like that. And as some of you know, this had different material. Oh, what we got here? IK Agents. Hello, IK Agents. And Red Marauder. Red Marauder. I'm going to say Ed Marauder then. How you doing, Mr. Marauder? So, as you will know, if you've got a Screen Ghost. Hello, Tim. Hello, how you doing? So yeah, if you will know if you got 25th anniversary that the material's different on the hood straight away. But also we got this chap, which I will unravel this time, to be honest, because it's never been unraveled and displayed. I think I unraveled it when I first got it. So yeah, RJ Torbett, Stanley Geller, Alan Geller, just try and get the glare off it. There you go. And I believe there were variants of this as well in the prototype stages. I think Maggie Blaine's got a prototype Silver Chrome, and I'm not sure if she got one of them, but she got a plain white box. It was just complete white box, no print, no nothing on it, because obviously it was a prototype. They were just making sure the box could hold the mask. But yeah, there's your silver anniversary certificate, which, to be honest, I want to display and get it in a frame or something. Just do something with it. Just not leave it in a box all its damn life. Oh, we got to roll this up a bit smaller. Bloody hell. GhostFace 1301. I'm well, thank you. How are you? We're getting there, mate. We're getting there. Just as time goes on, things change regarding my cats. And cats are a very big part of this house. We had 5, now we got 3. And now Mama Pussy, Mama Cat, whatever, she's got to have special food and a pill twice a day. But she's going on towards 16 years old, so you sort of expect it. But yeah, changes every bloody week. There's something, you know what I mean? And if the things go how we think they're going to go, we probably won't have a job soon, so that's not good. But hopefully we got something lined up. But yeah, woke up at the airport, and obviously the airports aren't doing exactly a lot of stuff these days. But to continue on, so very, very trying to look at me. I've got the screen here with a full view of me obviously being live, so I'm just trying to make sure what you can see. But this chap here, the normal, I don't know, fringe, if you want to call it out, the tassels, these are a lot thicker than normal, a lot wider. When you compare to, let's have a look, an ultralight. Saying that, ultralight's not far off. Yeah, it is thinner though. But yeah, you got an ultralight sort of thickness. What's an ultralight? Say from top of thumbnail to just past halfway my thumb. And then on here you've got, bloody hell, it's part way down the damn thumb. It's getting near the bottom. So definitely thicker. Just trying to make sure you can see. As far as I can tell from looking at this and looking at some of these back here in the box, not all of these have been opened. There's only a couple been opened. But the only difference I can see with these, with regards to this being identified as a number 1 and these just being identified as everything after it, I think RJ still got 2 and 3. I'm not sure. But the only difference that I can find is basically this, and I hope that the camera's going to focus and get it. There's actually a blue tint in here as well. If you can really you see that blue tint on the camera, like a bluey tint no matter which way I turn this, and there's no blue in here. But the identifying factor of this, see if we can get it in the light. You see that, the top of the head there, 25th anniversary, GhostFace 2016. To my knowledge, and last time I checked, this was the only Silver Chrome mask with that stamped in the top. This is number 1. Obviously, you can see, tilt it there. You've got this stamp as well, which is off the ultralight mold, same way it was made. But yeah, This is basically the only one with that stamped in the top of it. Every other Silver Chrome out there, as far as I know, and I can check on this, but as far as I know, that's the only one with that in. So 25th anniversary. I mean, end of date's just a little stamp of some letters, but significant because this means it's number 1. And RJ didn't write inside of it. He just made sure that was inside of it. And I forget what I was doing at the time, but I was helping him out with a lot of stuff. And I helped him out with something, then something else, and something else. As far as I remember, trying to think whether it was part charity donation as well. I think it was. And he says, okay, well, because of all this help, etc., etc., this is going to be on the way. And some of you may remember that this basically came along with 2 silver reject masks, which were the silver metallic, which was very strange, as we've pointed out. I think it was the first stream we did recently. The silver metallics had 2014 manufacture dates on, so they're just like random tags that were put on, but they had the yellow text of the metallic color finish on, like you see on metallic masks. So it wasn't even the previous metallic tag with a purple mask in the corner, you know, like the black and red tag style. But yeah, this chap basically, again, number 1. But some people may think, well, isn't that a bit of a letdown, just a stamp in the top of it compared to the rest of them? I mean, essentially, it's a solid mask, so there's not going to be loads of differences. And it's not going to have a bigger eye and a smaller eye. You know, this not like the Ultras where they all can differ. But yeah, basically, chaps, there's your matte finish on the mouth, matte finish on the nose, matte finish around the eyes. And yeah, just overall, I mean, it is a standard shroud with regards to the cut and the shape. But again, you can't see much of my silhouette through there either. Whereas last week with the Deluxe one of 6, you could see slightly through it. But yeah, standard shroud, it's just a lot thicker material. And for those that may not know, the silver 25th anniversary mask was also done as a costume, and the costumes, all of the costume was the same thicker, heavier material. So there's a little bit of your trivia there, just in case you didn't know. Let's have a look. Oh, 3C Films. 3C Films is on Chris. Been messaging this chap recently because he did a video this week. And Chris has got a lot of bloody followers. He pisses all over me, I can tell you that. He pisses all over me. But at the same time, that's not in a nasty way. At the same time, he's hyped up for Screen 5, like many of us. And GhostFace in Knots, this channel as its name is, or ghostface.co.uk. I've not done YouTube for a while with regards to GhostFace stuff. But, oh God, I've just pressed it in. But yeah, there you go. Number 1 off the production line. And there's an LOA in my box just down here. But yeah, number 1 off production line, Silver Chrome, 25th anniversary GhostFace mask. And we'll put it back here for a minute. Yeah, somebody's already said in the chat, you know, some of those other ones for sale. I don't know. I like to have a few of each type when it comes to limited editions, definitely. But these silvers in the background, I'm not sure at the minute. I do know someone that's got some more, but they're holding on to them because they know damn well fans can't find them now. Although if you go to Amazon right at this time, last time I checked, days ago, there are silver 25th anniversary masks listed on Amazon, but they're pricey as hell. I think it was 50, 60 quid English money. So what's that going to be in dollars? Canadian dollars, US dollars, bloody euros? I've got no idea. So if you want to be ripped off, you go Amazon. And yeah, there you go. Let's have a look. 1301, GhostFace 1301. Hello. Red Marauder Critical. I like the bluish hue on the inside. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm going to rip one of the other ones out later and have a look. We'll get to 3C Films in a second. Is there a re-release of the zombie Ghostface? I don't think so. You know, that's a good question. Who's this? Neptune. This is weird because I think it was last year, 2019. I said to RJ, RJ Torbett, I said, RJ, the zombie's gone off the Fun World website. Is that it? Is the zombie gone? And he says, I think he said, send me the item number and I'll get back to you. So sent the item number and he come back. Oh yeah, zombie's done now, finished. It ended in 2018. I said, what? So no more zombies. So that was what we got told. And then last year, sometime, I think it was around Halloween this time, 2019, before COVID decided to rear its ugly head. And yeah, zombies all of a sudden started appearing. And somebody posted on one of the Facebook groups, I forget which one, said, "Oh, look, zombies, they're not finished, they're still here." I says, "Yeah, okay, what's the manufacturer?" But it says 17 or an 18. There it was. I think it was April to June 2019. I was like, what? And I think I said to Roger, I thought he said these are finished. And I think I got like a question mark back. I'd check the email history, to be honest, but I think it's like, what the hell? And then this year, Zach Vosberg, he's been, I think he's still in the chat. Zach Vosberg has been talking to some shop in whatever state it is he lives in, USA. I forget, Zach, sorry. And apparently they got 125 bloody zombies. And there's a possibility they could be 2020. So again, what's happening with the zombies? Are they discontinued? Are they not discontinued? So yeah, so jealous for all the masks. Sweet stream so far, man. I'm doing 3C Films. So 3C Films is a chap called Chris that I've recently discovered. He's a fast-talking Ghostface and Scream fan. And don't take no offense to that, mate, because I don't mean anything nasty. I watched this video. I was like, God, he gets down to it really quick. I mean, me, I plod along, and it's just how I am. But Chris, he was a lot younger, obviously, when Scream 4 were coming out, and he's always loved Scream, from what I can gather. But yeah, Chris has got a shite load of followers, and he gets a lot of views on the videos. He'll pee all over this like there's no tomorrow. So, I mean, these do okay. I've only just started doing these. But yeah, Chris, good to see you. Good to see you. This is part of Chris's inspiration, is part of this in the background, because when you watch a Chris video, there's bloody stuff everywhere, man. It's all over. And if the camera was facing the opposite way for this, you'd see all the stuff I've got. But, you know, I struggle in this room to get it at an angle where you can see a lot. So this is why I've set it out different tonight, so you can have a gander. And this is just some of it, you know. What's in the loft is bloody nuts. I can't fit it all in this room. So I keep saying to the missus, this bigger room outside of it, go on, piss off. Get out. I'll have this, and I'll make that my man cave, as they call it. And I'll have Ghostface bloody everywhere. But yeah, we've got new logo tag Ghostfaces in a strip just here, 8 masks. We've got black and red tag Ghostfaces in front of me here, 8 tags, 8 masks all the way back under the shelves. New logo tags, EU stamps, scary movie masks, black and red tag zombies all the way back to the wall. We've got fearsome faces and older masks back to the wall on replica tags, a couple of them. Metallics behind, fluorescents behind, devil face, K&B replica, fantastic faces retagged with my replica tag. Fluorescence up here, figures, candles, water ball, bloody brains, bottle opener. God, it goes on and on. Enamel pins from Cavity Colours. Enamel pins from I Know It Did Last Summer up here. Mezco figure, Scream 4 Blu-ray and DVD box set. Metallic Ghostface tagged, MK stamp, magenta. Walmart EU stamp, new logos, Zach Vosberg supplied. Ghostface race stamp 2018. It goes on and on. We've got hanging Ghostface decoration. Let's see if we can keep my Y on. These chaps that you just don't see much anymore. But again, black and red. Black and red tag, as we call it. Hanging decoration just up at the back of the door. And this came from UK in Peterborough, from a place called, what's it called? Harley Quinn, but they've changed now. We've got scary movie tag next to it with a foreign language on it. Devil face, gold-hooded mask. Oh, I forgot about this. There we go. So people can now see on the stream, what does the EL Ghostface do? This is what it does. This is what it does. This thing just lately has been acting up. I think it's possessed. Oh. There we go. I don't know if you can really see that. You see him flickering? Hang on a minute. Alexa, turn off office light. God damn it, Alexa. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Oh, does that look nicer? Blue. Looks bluish, but then I'll look up and it's not that blue. Is that all right? So that's what it is. You press it. Hang on. So you turn him off. Press the button once. There you go. He stays lit. Press it again. Indicator flash. I call it indicator flash, you know, like in your car, turn signal, as you say in the USA. And then press again. And there you go. EL GhostFace. I've got absolutely loads of them. And they're not a bad mess. They're not a bad mess. It's a little bit more kid size than the standard ultra whites and the old EU stamps, but it's a good mess. I'm gonna whip him off. Alexa, turn on office light. See, they call it the office. Well, the missus calls it the office. Uh-oh. Focus. There you go. We're back to normal. So let's have a look at the chat. I've got a... Oh, there you go. I'd like to get more zombies. Yes. I've got a zombie with a 2019 tag. I've actually emailed you about it via website. Have you? Did you? What, recently or in the past? I've got to check because I've got 2 mask identifications to do on email as well. But they're easy identifications like EU stamp HN and something else. Even when the HN is on there, they're like, what's this? I'm like, what's the HN? But yeah, I've got 2. 3C, your voice is way more soothing, man. I love learning more about the mask. Which variation is your favorite? Which variation is the favorite? It's got to be a Fantastic Faces. I'll dig one out in a second. What about doing a full collection tour? Well, people ain't got that much time, Cray. They ain't got that much time. Plus, half of it's up in the bloody loft. And it is about half of it as well. Yeah, looks red to me. Okay, yeah. Don't think I've seen one. Seen one demoed. Yes, Red Mavorda. Yeah. In the past, I have. Okay. Zach here, waiting on the email back. I plan to order some. Hoping they are newer, but no wait time. Oh, it's Zach Vosberg. He's been told that there's 125 zombies near him. Is it me or is the mask still on? Oh, God, don't say it's doing this again. There you go. There you go. Live on stream now. Hang on a minute. Alexa, turn off office light. I've just turned that mask off. Oh, there you go. Whoa. I'm pointing at the stream screen. The screen for the computer. I've turned that off. You remember I put the battery in at first to show you? This is why I take the battery out. Look at it. Go on, do it again, Ghostface. Show that you're here. Are you a spirit? Whoa, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? What are you doing? Okay. Alexa, turn on office light. I hope she's heard me. There you go. Okay, let's... There is... There you go. Just so you know, this may be part of it. The reason it's doing it, I'm not sure. This is basically... I think you're meant to unplug this when you take it, detach it off the tag. And this is like the test button, which doesn't actually do anything. Oh, no, it does. It does. It's like it's got a funny connection or something. But yeah, I've had to... you get a little clip at the side, look. And you clip that onto your jeans or your belt, you know, your trousers, whatever, your shorts, whatever you're bloody wearing. But the light's flickering. See the light flickering? I don't know why it's doing that. So when that's flickering, the mask actually isn't. So I've got no clue. I've got no clue. But these batteries are brand new. And these particular batteries came in the replacement phone, the landline phone, because the other one died last week. And the reason the phone has batteries, the landline one, it's for the built-in phone book on it. Sit still. So yeah, this chap here has got batteries underneath for the display on it, just so you can have like phone contacts and see who you're ringing, so to speak, rather than just a handset with numbers, and that's all it is. But yeah, what are these 3C films? Which variation is the favorite? Let me answer 3C films. Chris. And there's some good masks in here. Here we go. I can see him. You've got to be careful what we're showing there. You can sit there for the time being. So there you go, Chris. 3C Films. This is the favorite. This is basically how Ghostface started life. This is a Fantastic Faces, as you can see from this here. And these are from 1991 to, I think, approximately 96. It's hard to define when Fantastic's actually finished, because they did do re-releases with Fearsome Faces backgrounds and Fearsome Faces fonts. It just said Fantastic Faces. But there you go, 3C. Now, this is the hen's teeth, and hen's teeth is a form of description of rarity in the UK. So the hen's teeth are Fantastics. It's not a white Fantastic, but a bloody tagged Fantastic with the original barb still on it. And this particular one, this is for 3C, Chris. It's signed on the back by 3 people. And the 3 people are basically the 2 owners of Funworld and RJ Torbert, who I messaged you about, the man in charge of GhostFace. So we have Alan Geller, which is the son of the owner. We have Stanley Geller, who was number 1 of Funworld. Sadly, we lost Stanley in August, which was not good, of course. And then we've got RJ Torbert in the middle. This middle one here. And RJ Torbert is the chap that's been in charge of everything GhostFace related since early 1996, I think it was. Or was it mid-96? It was one of them. And yeah, these particular masks, Mr. Chris, had a lot different material, like a cotton or t-shirt material, they call it, compared to today that is like polyester. But yeah, this particular type is my favorite. When it comes to particular masks, it can be, yeah, all sorts of favorites. And there's one particular mask that's a favorite, but we're not allowed to show it yet. Not for about another year, I've been told. So let's double check the chat, and then we're going to go on with some pricing. Zach here. Yeah. What was the email, Zach? So Zach here. Wait. Oh, yeah, waiting on their email back. Sorry, I misread that. Waiting on their email back. Plan to order some, hoping they are newer, but no way to tell. Time will tell. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Is it me? Was the mask still on? Yeah, exactly. And I've not rigged nothing. I've done a lot of ghost hunting in the last 14 years. And when you see stuff like that happen, you're like, hang on a minute. But to have it happen with the lights on, that's just what's weird to me. Thumbs up for Tim. How you doing, Steve-O? Good to see Steve-O back. What a beauty. I love seeing Fantastics in beautiful condition. Thank you for sharing it. That's all right, 3C. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're here. Fantastics in beautiful condition. Yeah, I mean, that Fantastic is okay, but he needs some serious hair dryer. But it's in the box most of the time. I don't want to, again, if a low life breaks in here, what's he going to see? Masks on tags, and whether he just grabs them all or just 1 or 2, if that one goes, you know, it's gone. I paid $1,000 for that mask. $1,000 goddamn dollars, man. And they're getting stupider all the time with the prices. That's what we're going to get to in a minute. But yeah, cheers, 3C. I'm glad that you like that. Love the collection, Mark Bravery. Yeah, this is just some of it. This is just, it's nothing. It's nowhere near the complete collection, I can tell you that. Theisms and fours are my personal favourites. Oh, fair enough. GhostFace, Crazed Calorie. What are you saying, Crazed? It's Mr. Crazed. Another Dead by Daylight player. Oh, Dead by Daylight player. Hello, GhostFace324X. How you doing? So, what's next then? What's next? And by the way, we still need a new owner for this at the end of the stream. I don't know how we're going to do it yet, though. Maybe suggestions in the chat there. 2011 EU stamp, stinks of vanilla, and obviously still tagged. So we'll put that down for the minute. So we're just going to go down this desk, basically, of these masks and go through a couple of bits. So a lot of people always say that Deluxe masks are rare. Yes, they are. And Deluxe masks sadly had a few problems here and there, sort of. I'll never know what happened. I don't know what it is. And some people say, is it the mask? And some people say, is it the material? But this is basically Deluxes. And these are normally in the loft. And I don't see these much personally. I mean, they're my masks. I never look at them. Oh, God, it stinks of vanilla. Stinks of vanilla. But again, differences in the material here, I can see straight away. But this is your standard. I'm going to show you the difference between, you know, the standard and the Glow Deluxes and that. And then the Reshoot Deluxe, which are bloody hen's teeth, to say the least. But I'm good. Are you? Yeah, not too bad. 324 GhostFace. GhostFace 324. Yeah, we're getting there, mate. It's been a long week. And it's going to start all again tomorrow. Bloody Mondays. But yeah, now you can see on this mask, it's not what you'd normally expect. But the best thing about this mask, it's a EU stamp. It stinks of vanilla. It's Deluxe hood. And as far as I can tell, God, I can see through it. I've never looked at this in super detail. But yeah, you can see me through that. I can see it on my screen. And it's like the neckline, it seems to be short on this. But when you go here, April to June 2011, Foshan, should say, Guangdong, China. And again, this is where the HHNs was made, if I remember correct. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, sadly, is not too good. Look, I'd love to know what that is, specifically, or what the hell happened. But this chap's, if you've got masks like this in your collection, keep away from other masks. And it's sad, really, because you got to hide them away. I mean, unless you got a bloody box frame and you want to lock it in a frame, fine. But yeah, Deluxe EU stamp. And the Deluxes were so nice. It's just they have the EU stamps with some weird stuff on them. And some fans say it's the mask itself, and some fans say it's the material. And I don't know what to think, to be honest. I'm not no expert with regards to these things and, the materials exactly. But 2011 Deluxe, notice it's been sealed back up again. But what we got here, so this is another one. Plenty of those Deluxe ones a couple of years ago, says Axel. Do you think they'll ever make any more collector's editions? I think so. Yeah, Sonic 07 there. Don't you remember what beautiful 2011 Red Marauder? It was. It's a nice mask. It's just, can we treat it? Can we do something to stop that? Can we get rid of them spots? Is it actually seeped into, what's the problem? That's what I'm asking. But this is April to June 2011, and this is actually made in Dongguan, Guangdong, China. So this is, again, Deluxe mask. This is glow type, same as the Asda Glow, the actual mask mold and the type. But we'll get it out. And this one, sadly, is a bit strange as well. But there's only two forms of mask type that the Asda Glows sort of mold, if you want to call it that, came in. And to be honest, it should really be called the Deluxe Glow mold. And then the Asdas came after it, because this is 2011. This is your... you're going to focus? You're going to be a little git, aren't you? Focus, focus. Focus. Oh, there you go. April to June 2011. Really going to have to look at the settings on that. That's a decent camera. That's a Sony AX33, I think it is. I shouldn't even use it as a bloody webcam. But this, really, on some pictures and on some cameras, these will look like a creamy colour. And you can see that in a minute with the Asda Glows. But these, really stiff, really sturdy, properly thick. No vanilla on this one, strangely, but they glow like a git. Have we got a thing? Alexa, turn off office light. Let's have a look. I don't know how good it will show up on this with regards to glowing. Oh, it's not. Then again, I look at the big screen. It's on the little viewfinder screen of the camera. It actually looks quite green, but on this, what I'm seeing in front of me don't look the same. But they do. You get them charged up under a fluorescent tube or black light or whatever. Alexa, turn on office light. I hope she hears me. Oh, she's got better aim than the missus. That's true. She bloody what? Any inner label in this? No inner label. No smell of vanilla either. But this one, look at the size of that hood. Look at that. Bloody hell, it goes all the way down. Yeah, the one before was, up here where it ended. But again, differences because of factories. So yeah, that was Foshan. This is Dongguan. I think that's how you say it. And yeah, Deluxe Glow was actually made in a completely different factory. Yet they still got the weird marks, which is, what the hell was it? Was it something with the actual fabric, or is it something else? We've never found out, I don't think. So Deluxe Standard, Deluxe Glow, and then we've got this one, and this one always gets asked about. And if I remember correct, this was part of a trade with another fan. And these only came in sort of two ways to buy, shall we say. These Deluxe Masks, this is really floppy and loose at the edge of that eye. It's almost like it's this sort of texture, like a plastic bag. Really, really loose. And then the opposite eye, it's just more shape to it, but there's no stiffness to this. But yeah, these particular types. Jesus, that eye. So this is the reshoot Deluxe Mask. Number one identifying factor there is this chap always. Mouth cut being further down. The nose sometimes can give it away, but the squintiness of the eyes is always a main giveaway with the reshoots, or what is actually called the TD mold. And again, this one, hood-wise, a bit longer than the standard Deluxe on the EU stamp. It goes out like that. You can probably see a bit of me in the background there, a little bit of the shape, my silhouette or whatever, but not as much as the standard, the first Deluxe was shown. But this is Dongguan as well, April. So this is made same factory as the Glow one we've just seen. And this one is very, very, very flexible. And this particular bit of the eye, where is it? Is it this side? Yeah. It's almost like a plasticky. You can really see my thumb back there going up and down it. And that's through the shroud on the back. Really sort of loose, really flexible. Really, you can scrunch him up. But these things were only available in two ways. So they're like this, of course, your standard collector's edition Deluxe. When most fans were going out to buy these at the time, in the USA at least, when you went to get collector's edition Deluxes, you'd rarely see these. So these definitely rare on the reshoot type. And these also came in a sealed set of a mask and knife set. So mask and knife sets always came with Deluxe glow masks inside. And the alternate version, for whatever reason, had this inside. But the main one that people always find, even on eBay today, and even on online sales and even collector groups, you see someone with a Deluxe collector's edition mask and knife set, it's going to be the glow type 90% of the time. To find these in the mask and knife set is possible, but you will not come across them often. And this, I think, as I say, this was part of a trade. But to get that I was very happy. But you notice with this, look at that face. Only a little dot in the middle of the eye there. No apparent problems apart from that. I mean, you got a funny eye socket on the outer there, but again, reshoots are actually known for that. Not all types, not all years, but a lot of them. And it sort of distinguishes them. So we've got ASIS, fearsomes, and then a couple of coloured to go. So we're going to go through these masks. What we've been going 47 minutes. We're going to try and keep it shorter this week, definitely. Because RJ's not going to... If he rings now, I'll have a heart attack because I don't know he's going to ring. But I don't think he's going to. But I did say, look, just so you know, in future, I've got a new phone. And it won't do that again. But RJ was, he wasn't annoyed, but he was actually saddened because he didn't get to say goodbye to everyone. I got a feeling he'd have probably had me read out the names of the chat and he'd maybe just say goodbye that way, but I don't know. So that, oh, who snapped me Bob? Look at that. One of me Bobs has snapped you. Some bit. You've been in a goddamn box, man. What you been doing? There you go. There's a Bob here. Okay, so we had an email about this the other day, and for that reason, I'm bringing it up. Holy Jesus, you mother bastard! Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter. I've got a tagging gun. I'm keeping this one, so I've just rebarbed the damn thing. So here we are. To look at this, actually, on the camera here on my screen, it actually looks a bit like an EU. Shape-ish, well, a little bit. So these are what collectors have got to know over the years as Asda Glows. In 2010 to 2013, Asda stores in the UK produced GhostFace masks for sale. In 2010, it was only a little kid's costume, I think zombies and bleeding types. And the bleeding types were the plain bleeding type and the zombie bleeding type. And that's all they did in Asda in 2010. None of these. No EUs, no ultras, nothing. I was like, God, is that all there is? So I remember snapping up zombies on the original black and red tag because I thought, yeah, I'm going to get a few of these because in the years to come, those tags are going to be gone because it's going to be the new logo tag. We knew the new logo tag was coming. So I snapped up zombies. I snapped up a couple of the plain bleedings, a couple of the zombie bleedings. And I've even got a kids mask up in the loft. And that could be a good thing for next week, actually. I have got kids types from Asda, which are actually a mini reshoot and a mini ultra white. And 2010 Asda tags were actually Asda customized tags. They had their own tags on them. And it was like a purple background with like trees and witches or something. I'll get it out next week. And then in 2011 Asda, we had a big, massive, thick orange tag on top. And it was actually a mini ultra white, which was very strange. I was like, well, we're going to grab them while we can get them. And again, they became sought after with fans through the years. And not many people know about the pocket size ultras and the pocket size reshoots, as I'm going to call them. But we'll get them next week. I'll actually show you them. And years before that, there was like a different kids mask that's still out there in some costumes, and we'll show you that as well. And Douglas Little found me one that was tagged. It had like the black and red tag style, and it had like a Ghostface family on the tag. So we'll bring that down next week. We'll bring the kids' variants down. But these particular little swines here, let's have a look. Asda 2011 now. With masks since 2010 onwards, we've been able to identify them as fans with regards to manufacturer date and even obviously with a factory named on the back. And yeah, since 2011 onwards, obviously the chins are no longer stamped, not unless you found an EU between 2011 and 2017. But for some reason, in 2011, 12 and 13, when Asda did bring the standard mask back, all right, it was a glow. But the label inside gave you very little information. I'm not going to try and focus it because that damn thing probably won't. But all it says in here, let's have a look. See a bit of that? Asda, 100% polyester, excluding, what's that? Excluding trimmings, warning, keep away from fire and flames. And it's actually got a barcode number. And then on the other side, it says, care instructions, wipe clean with a damp cloth, produced for Asda Stores Limited, Leeds, LS115AD. And that's it, nothing else, nothing else. No way of identifying off this little chap. This has come up in the week on email, and on it, I think it was a message actually on Facebook. It says, how the hell do we identify an Asda mask by year? I says, you can't unless you've got this. So the tag in this case, and Asda did this with all the masks for some reason, but the tag in this case, Asda did this all throughout the 3 years they had them back. You going to focus? Come on, come on. Behave, sir. Come on, mate. We haven't got all night. Oh, you're not going to do it, are you? You can see there's a sticker I've part peeled off there, just here. There you go. So Asda, for some reason, put their own stickers over the barcode because they wanted, I don't know, they wanted their barcode on the back of the tag. And in 2011, it was just a certain code with a certain number. Where's the 2012? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I hope people are still listening. I hope I'm not boring the shit out of me. Yeah, each year there's a different barcode number, but I don't know why. But the only way, yeah, you can officially identify an Asda mask is if it's still tagged, basically. And there wasn't too many changes with regards to the mold and the shape of the eyes and all the rest of it. The only thing that's different with regards to this, so here you go, you've got 2011 here. And here we have, what's this? So this is a 2013. We got the 12 down here. But when you look at the eyes on these, doesn't this one look like it's got bigger eyes? I think it's basically the paint job around the eyes that gives the impression. But this, all the 2011s are the Asdas. The Asda Glows, we call them. They always had this big-eyed look. And then a year later, we got less of a big-eyed look, if you want to call it that. And that's a 13. But even so, the 2012 was the same again. You wouldn't know they were both different years if you didn't have the tags on them. But there you go. So with every single bloody Asda mask, if it's got a tag on, you can get the year. Whether you can hair dry the label here, peel it back, and you can see obviously the original stuff still there. This is April to June 2011, made in Dongguan, however you're meant to pronounce that. And then you come to the 12, and they've changed it again. They like changed it every bloody year. I hope we're not boring the shit out of everyone here. Are they sought after now? Yeah, they are sought after now by some fans. What the hell? I am confused. Has she been in the lot? No, she hasn't been in the lot. She won't touch the mask because she knows. These barbs have actually managed to... Oh, I don't bloody know. So, okay. Makes it a bit easier. So, on this, we had a different sticker. Oh, there you go. Focus now. But you see that top of the barcode, D18B0912. So the 0912 is September 2012, basically. The 033, we don't know. But that 0912 is September 2012. And again, identifies the mask year. If you got these fussy collectors like this kit, that's what it is. But again, the same exact thing inside. Asda label, made for Asda stores, limited, blah, blah, blah. 100% polyester, excluding trimmings, keep away from fire and flames. And yeah, no, again, 2011, 2012, Asda Glows, no smell, just nothing at all. So a bit of a strange one. Bit of a strange one. But Asda Glows, as the Steve071 there says on the chat, are they now sought after? Yeah. If you see them, grab them. If they got a tag, good. If they're not got a tag, grab them anyway. It doesn't really matter. They're still Ghostface, they're still real. And god damn it, man, if you glow them up with the light, do they glow? Do they glow? They're like really super bright green. I mean, you remember they're, you know, only a few years old compared to like Fantastics and that. But god damn, they glow. They glow. Oh, there you go. This one's actually attached. So here you're going to see the same thing. Top of the barcode. See, I put 2013 on the edge here because it's just on a sticker. But yeah, 18B0913, which is September 13. And yeah. There you go. Nice shiny tags as well. Always got more of a glint on these for some reason. And you'll notice, of course, no sticker up here for the distributor because these are just straight to Asda. So distributors had nothing to do with these with regards to Asda stock. But yeah, 0913 at the top there. September 2013. Because we know what they're like in the UK. They don't put any Halloween stuff out unless it's a cheap pound store or something. Until the last moment, and goddamn, these little swines glow. But really not really smooth, shiny, really thick, flexible, but still sturdy. And there you go, Asda Glow. And look at the shine on it. I mean, not a lot of people like ultra whites, but this is like a creamy color. But I personally, I love the shine on these. And these are the only three that I've got down here out of the loft. So these are the first time I've seen these masks in a hell of a long time. I was in the loft today, and a bloody wasp come out from nowhere. I was like, whoa, don't tell me there's a wasp nest up here. But goddamn, it gave me a heart attack. I thought, let's just get the mask, get the fuck out of here. But I got the wasp out later on. So let's give you a little gander at these chaps, and then we're going to finish off with regards to pricing. You can't really tell there. There you go. So these, behind my fingers here, these are actually level. You see differences there. See that? So this is Ryan Hills. Is this Ryan Hills? No. This is Clive Barzilia knife. This is Ryan Hills 3D printed knife. And you'll see it, Ryan Hills, this bit sits a lot higher for some reason. Strange, no, notice that. And this one, oh yeah, Clive's is a lot heavier. This one's quite a bit light. And yeah, I don't know if these two I always like to show these because they're sort of unique, but look at the bloody glow on this with the paint. This has got a shiny painted finish. I don't know if it glows. I've not tested it. And this actually does glow if you light it up like a mask. But in different sort of lights, they both stand out. But yeah, get in touch with either Ryan Hills. And this isn't paid promotion. This is what they've sent me over time. Ryan Hill sent me this a while ago with some replica stab tickets and replica tags. And costume cards and bits and bobs. And this is what Clive Barzilia, Burt Bench Designs, I think is his site, Burt Bench Designs. Look him up. And yeah, this has got quite a bit of weight in it, this one. But again, just about the same on the blade with regards to the end and the shape. But yeah, the when you line up the top of the handles there, Ryan's one's longer. Sounds wrong, doesn't it? But yeah, Scream 2 replica knives. So made by Ryan Hills and Clive Barzilia. Next. Right, this is where we get a bit iffy. This is where we get a bit iffy. So let's have a look. Oh, beautiful vanilla, beautiful vanilla. This is a newer ASIS because you'll notice there's the curve either side of the mask. Anyone that knows the stuff knows that these chaps had a outer edge sticking out on this mask when it was the older mask, like a HN or something, or even on a T-stamp, you could see a difference on the edited image there. And well, there you go. You got a perfect example with Ryan's replica. This is Ryan's replica fearsome, but you see the edge there in the mask. Try and get so it doesn't flash in the light. So yeah, again, you look at them. Carrie-Ann Doolittle, a very nice new collector, recently compared this on one of her videos because I sent her some masks. But even though Ryan's fearsome there, oh, dropping everything. Even though Ryan's fearsome replica there is a replica, the mask images are basically the same. So he's actually done a good copy of them with regards to this. But yeah, these are the differences. These are the silly differences you look out for, on an ASIS tags. So the main message with an older or a newer mask in the 90s was basically you could tell by this. If that was the dodgy side going into the curve, then it was an older mask. Earlier 90s, shall we say. When you see this one, when it's more symmetrical either side, that basically equals a later 90s mask. What exact year, we don't know. But obviously now, these are very sought after. Tagged ASIS, stinker vanilla. And yes, replica tag, fair enough. But tag fearsomes when you do get the real ones. And I've got a couple of real ones. I've got an ASIS fearsome, which is basically the same tag without fearsome faces on it. So that with a fearsome on. And I have got a tag fearsome. We've got a tagged hood fearsome, but that is a replica tagged hood one. Because hood ones are harder to find. But also, where are we? There you go. Let's get these out of the way. This is another replica tag by Ryan. This is this sort of black and red interpretation from the Scream world. This is what he thinks the tag would have looked like. You know, it was like Scream 2 into Scream 3 sort of times, I think. That's just his interpretation of it. And on the back there. There you go, Father Death. So that's what he sees it as being in the Scream world. And I just put a couple of barbs in that because it's just a T-stamp. And sadly, these chaps don't get as much love as the other types, which is weird because they're all Ghostface. Let me check the chat and we're going to go on with some pricing. Yeah. I'm always interested in anything Ghostface. Thank you, Red Marauder. Ross Up says Raymond Escobar. Sorry, Raymond, I didn't mean to ignore you. I'm rambling as always. Just got back from Goodwill, found a vanilla spelling Easter Unlimited. Not sure it is exactly. Not Fun World Div. Send us some pictures on the website if you want. Go to ghostface.co.uk, hit contact link. Just checkbox, identify my mask. I mean, you know what it is. It's an EU stamp, but just put that on the checkbox, send the pictures, and I'll have a look. That's all good. Did you answer my question about the zombie mask? Yes, sorry, Neptune. I did answer the question about the zombie mask. In fact, hang on a minute. What was the original? What did Neptune originally say? Is there a re-release of the zombie Ghostface mask? As far as I know, there isn't a re-release, but from what we see with regards to fans finding things, it looked like it didn't stop in 2018 like we thought it did. Zombies have been found with 2019 manufacture dates. and it's a possibility that 2020 zombies have been found. We're waiting for some confirmation on that from another chap, another fan called Zach Vosberg. Oh, here we go. Message retracted. Oh God, what's happened there? I've gone too far up on the scroll here. Hello, love the collection. Thank you very much. This is nothing, mate. This is. Thank you for showing me. Says 3C. That's all right, mate. I've gone a bit far up. Blah blah blah. Sonic 07, I never properly answered that. Do you think they'll ever make any more collector's editions masks like that? Sonic 07, if you listened, I don't mean it nasty, but if you heard RJ last week, I'll say, he said that basically they're working on a project already with regards to the new stuff coming next year with regards to Scream 5, I think, or whatever it ends up being called, because it's either going to be Scream 5, or Scream with a word after it, he said last week. So I don't know. I'm sure he said somewhere on that call there was some sort of he said there was something in mind for the fans on the stream, basically the collectors. So I think possibly. Yes, it glows a bit. Nothing like getting shanked to death while smelling vanilla. That's true, crazy. It's true. These things, these particular ones, where are you? ASIS, they always stink, don't they? Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I've never seen a reshoot deluxe before. Only seen the regular reshoots. Now you have. Now you have seen a reshoot deluxe. Really cool. Do you think we'll get a deluxe Scream 5 mask? I don't know. You know, I don't know, Cray. That's a good question. Will we get a deluxe Scream 5? I don't know. RJ said on the call last week that he was going to put some info out soon with regards to it, and we're waiting to see what he's going to do. I don't know why he hasn't. There may be a reason, but yeah, I'm just patiently waiting to see what he puts out there. And yeah, there's also a tiny bit of information he's telling me with regard to Dead by Daylight as well, but we'll get to that soon. Carrie Ann Doolittle, Scream Fan 1990. How's it going, buddy? How you going, Carrie Ann? Okay. We sent Carrie Ann some masks recently. And the reason I sent Carrie Ann some masks, she did put a video online of it. And RJ commented on it as well, just saying great job, I think it was. But Carrie Ann, or Scream Fan 1990 there in the chat, she's new to the hobby, and she asks a lot of questions, that's the best thing she asks. She wants to know. And yeah, she was struggling with finding masks for decent prices, or, you know, that want extortionate. And this is part of what we're going to get into in a minute. I mean, ultra white. She saw an ultra white listed for $200 saying it's rare. How the hell is one of these rare? Why would you ever pay $200 for this? $20 maximum, possibly, depending on shop, store chain, whatever. But $200, why? The only reason you'd ever pay a big price for an ultra white is if Nev signed it, or Wes, or you know somebody got an ultra signed by Wes in the past. But if some sort of signatures on it in relation to the crew or the cast, fair enough. But why? You know, why? Dang it, says Axel. Let's hope the corded phone more reliable than the cordless. I hope so. Yeah, we got a line. We got a line. Don't recall the Asda masks. Yeah, I don't know, Steve. It was in all the Asdas in 2011, 12, and 13. In 2010, as I say, it was just the zombies, bleeding versions, two types, plain and zombie, bleeding versions, and then yeah, the kids mask. And the little kids mask is like an all-in-one cape. It wasn't just a mask and then a black cloth as anything daft. It was an all-in-one cloak with arm cuts here, so there's no arm covering. It was just shoulder cut. Kids put their arms through the holes, and mask on. And yeah, 2010 mask was a pocket-sized reshoot, I'll call it, and the 2011 was a pocket-sized ultra white. I'm going to show them next week now. Always interested in anything. GhostFace, what's up? Back from Goodwill. I've seen the Goodwill. Paint job around the mouth isn't great on the 2020. I've got a few 2020 ultras here from the delivery that come last week. I haven't looked at all of them yet. GhostFace is the wasp of the serial killer. Indeed, you don't always have to give him a reason. Sometimes he stings you. Yeah, just because he wants you, fucking right. You are right, I should say. I got to keep the F word down. But yeah, that wasp coming out the loft earlier. I said, whoa, gee, I only want a couple of Asdas, mate. Go and get out of it. Got me deluxes out. Got the Asdas. How many different coloured masks are there? Says Steve071. I know I get a report. Sorry, I'm late. Oh, Sparrow. How you doing, Sparrow? I bet he'll be lurking. Then again, he doesn't always, to be honest. How many different coloured masks are there, Steve-O? How can we get it? It depends if you mean released or unreleased as well. We'll give you an example. All right, so behind me, you've got coloured masks. Gold on gold, gold and flesh colour. All right, gold and white didn't really count. But yeah, you got them colours, but they were rejects and testers. You've got a red mask for the devil face. You've got pink, orange and green up in the corner here, which are neon fluorescent masks. And then you've got the metallic mask. So you probably almost 10, 12 colours when you add them all up. But the metallic masks, I've got an old one up here. I've got some new ones behind the camera. Metallics, when they first came out, were 6 colours. Silver, a very vibrant red, almost pinkish. A dull red, a blue, a purple, and a green. So there's your 6 on originally MK molds. And you also had masks before that wasn't metallic on the HN molds as well. And Fantastic and Fearsome lines had the 3 colours, which again was the pink, green, and orange. But on the HN masks, you only got green and orange. If you go later down the line, the silver metallic and the very vibrant red metallic was just gone. It was just the 4 standard colours of blue, purple, green, and red. Red metallics now being one of the most sought after. The hen's teeth for metallics, not just MK molds, but yeah, red metallics now. And as you go further down the line, fluorescents were re-released in 2019. They're here again in 2020. Again, though, it's just the same colours, which is good because it's like a nod back to the vintage days. But yeah, I don't know. You must be getting near teens with regards to numbers on the colours of the mask. I'd even have to look at my own mask page to double check. But then when I think about this, as to the special box, the secret box, you did have a goldy bronze colour as well. I mean, it looks bad on the camera because I don't want to take it out of the bag. But I showed this on the first stream the other week. I think it was the first stream when we started doing this. And yeah, again, another colour. And they also did that's a deluxe hood. And they also did deluxe silver, deluxe purple, and a deluxe red. Again, tester masks, experimental masks. So yeah, quite a few colours. How many different colour masks? Carry on. Have a Gen 1 with one of my Fantastic Faces replicas. Oh, sorry, is that you that did that tag? Because that Gen 1 came from Dale in the UK, didn't it? Dale was on here last week. Horror PM Studios. Any info on N-stamp masks? Ooh, I should have got that one out of the loft, shouldn't I just got one that looks like a fearsome and a HN. Interesting mask. And Mexico has made you feel it. What the hell? Midstick 143. I apologise, sir. I don't know what you're saying. That's messed up, says Axel. It's cool. Nilarama, this is a true fact. Do you have any stab posters? I don't have any stab posters. No, I've never had them. I'll get back to this other question in a minute. Yes, the tag is mine, and also the stab ticket she received in the same packet. Oh, yeah, you mean one of these? There you go. One of them. Yeah. Sorry, Tim, I'm late to the party. Bloody hell, we just mentioned Dale, and he's appeared. My cat would hiss at you. Look at this. Original Scream 2 Screen Use, that one. Yeah, wipe that bullshit off your mouth. Yeah, this isn't. It's a replica. I'm only joking. But yeah, replica ticket. I know that, yeah, you sent Carrie Ann one of these. I don't know if it's the same size or whatever, but that is a Ryan Hills made stab ticket. And yeah, they're all good. Who's made them or recreates them, it doesn't matter. I think I do like them. Nice little nod to Scream 2 there. Scream 2 is always my favourite film as well, out of the Screams. So, what was this again? Any info on the N-stamp masks? I haven't got anything sort of close to sort of reference it because they're all in the loft. But the N-stamp mask, is it like this? It's not even like a fearsome. Fearsome's got too wide a mouth as well. The N-stamp mask, sort of, I suppose. The N-stamp mask was possibly more closer to the ASIS line. We don't know exactly, but it seems to be whenever the N-stamps pop up that they're never tagged. And it's believed, after Carrie Ann recently found one as well, that they came in costumes. But the N-stamp, with regards to the fan base in the community, was originally found by a chap called Zachary Bartron, to credit where it's due. Back in 2014, Zach messaged me on Twitter. He says, have you ever seen one of these before? And he had a picture of the chin and a picture of the mask just from the front, of course. And it had really sort of bendy, curvy eyes. More like this one, probably. But really sort of more, bit like that. See how we're squeezing it there? Both eyes were actually quite like this, what I'm pressing on. But the nose was actually more sort of pointed up, a bit more like an arrowhead. Got a distinctive look about it. And the mouth is what I call a banana mouth, which is very similar to the alternate Funworld div masks around the ASIS era, and always very similar to the HNs and a couple of the MKs. But yeah, this is probably about the closest I've got in my hand to sort of trying to describe it. But the eyes were just like this. See, as I'm pressing there, both eyes were sort of like that. And as you looked at it, like they said on the comment, it was almost like a cross between a Fearsome and a HN, and even a bit of an ASIS mixed into it, which is why I'm using this as a slight example. But yeah, end stamps, to my knowledge, even today, there's only been around 10 or 12 found between fans. And Dale Wright on the chat here, give him a slap and say, oh, Dale, let's have a word. Dale Wright, as far as I know, has found the most of them. But I don't know if it was on Marketplace or eBay or whatever. Maybe you can tell us, Dale, on the chat. But yeah, end stamps were just totally unknown among the fan community, at least, until 2014. And even after 2014, 15, 16, 17, there was hardly any found. I think another chap in USA got one. I ended up with two. One's still upstairs. I let one go in a trade. I think Dale's possibly got it. Did you have it, Dale? I think you had it, didn't you? Or was it Chris? Or was it Chris? It might have been Chris. I can't remember now. Because I don't think they wanted to have multiples. They wanted, I think this other chap called Chris had one. I'll have to double check. Anyway, the end stamps were, as I always love to say, the hen's teeth of masks from what we can only assume is the 90s era. And they always seem to come in costumes, because one has never, ever been found with a tag. And one thing I've got to personally do with my own end stamp is actually go upstairs into the loft, look at the mask all over it at the top, and see if we've got the two puncture holes and where the tag was attached, if it was attached. If I go up there and I dig it out, and I know where it is, I'm not going to do it now, but yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to look for next time I go into that particular storage box and dig it out. So, right, has this got holes into the top of the shroud through the mask out to the back of the shroud? And we'll see basically if what I've got, at least end stamp wise, whether it was originally tagged or whether it's suspected, as Carby Source seems to think as well, whether it was just a costume bag, a bit like some of the HNs. They used to be called GID, long face mask in a clear bag in some of the costumes. But yeah, end stamps, the hen's teeth of Ghostface masks, and a very distinctive curvy-eyed look, pointy little arrow nose, and banana mouth, as I like to call it. But yeah, very distinctive. When you see an end stamp, after you've seen one or two, you know it's an end stamp. And of course, you turn the chin round. There it is, a dodgy little N in two brackets, just like the T stamp. So yeah, what we've got here. Remind me of HN, those looks very triangular. That's right, Sonic, yeah, it does. Stab tickets have the bottom text in white, not purple. Oh, okay. I need to look at these little differences one day, Mitzik. In Mexico, very difficult to get the Ghostface Funworld mask. Well, get in touch on the website. Send some money for postage and packaging and a mask cost, of course, and we'll get one to Mexico. Simple as that. Contact me on the website if you're really desperate. Go to the contact link on my site. Had to check out for a while, for back now. What did I miss? It's Douglas. How you doing, Douglas? You haven't missed a lot. It's just me waffling as always. We've got to end it soon because I've gone too long. I got a replica ticket too. Bronco. Sorry, Tim, I'm late to the party. It's all right. You can just remember, if you just chimed in now, just watch it back later after it's ended. If you're that really bothered, you know what I mean? But 28 people are watching this. What do you want? What do you want to listen to this for? 28 people are watching. You must be mad. Is there really that many people interested in Ghostface? With regards to me talking about it, at least. I don't mean Ghostface as a whole. I'm surprised at that. I think we had 37, 38 last week when RJ was talking. I was like, Jesus. And you think, oh, that's a low number, pathetic, but that's good. When you've only just started doing this, I think that's good. That's what I keep getting told. So yeah, Mitzik, if you want some masks, mate, hit me on the contact link on the site. We'll sort you out. I've sent masks all around the world, and thankfully they've all got there as well. Touch wood that you can't see on camera. I used to have an end stamp, very nice mask. Oh, Douglas used to have one. You had one, did you? Thanks for the shout out, ScreenFan 1990. Yeah, that's okay, carry on. If people don't know, then go to ScreenFan on the chat, ScreenFan 1990. Carrie Ann's new to the hobby, been in it a few months, got some really nice masks, and I've sent her 4 masks with only a postage cost. And that's not to get like this with a big head. But when someone's struggling, and I then start to struggle finding DBD Devil Face, she made an offer, said, look, if you need the help, it's there. And I thought, you know what? You've done nothing but bloody struggle lately with regards to black and red tag masks, ASIS masks, whatever she's been trying to find, she's struggled, or somebody won't ship, or somebody's trying to rip her off. And I'm like, no, we're having none of this. So I grabbed 4 masks, sent them to her, and just said, look, I'm a bit low on money. I've had a few dentist bills lately. I've just had one last week again. And teeth are actually getting quite nice now, thankfully. But even so, I said, just you to give me the postage. You got some masks coming to you. Simple as that. You made the polite, genuine offer. You was nice. Enjoy some masks. They're on the way to you. 4 masks. Look at one of her recent videos. You'll see what I sent her. But this is what happens when you make the offer and you're not trying to gain anything for yourself. I'm not saying any fans are nasty. I'm just saying she jumped in as soon as possible. Said, oh, look, if you're struggling with that Dead by Daylight costume, I'll get it for you. We'll sort it out. I said, well, let me see what happens. And I managed to get a message back finally on a response, but I haven't received the costume yet. Hi, Jim. Hey, Chris Jason's on. How you doing, Chris? Bloody hell, mate. We need to have a chat. Thanks for the shout out. I find them in a fancy dress shop in Blackpool. Dale, right. What did you find in Blackpool? What, the end stamps? Was it? Or was it something else? Confirm me that for Dale. I keep missing the chat here, mate. I'm sorry. That's so cool. Thank you. It looks just as described, and mine has the tag hole. Oh, it has the tag holes. Ooh, an end stamp with tag holes. So they did have a tag on. Or they did have something go through him at one point, at least. My son is watching me videos. Look, Mummy, it's Ghostface. It is. I am Ghostface. In a way. There you go. Just do that. I am Ghostface. That was the thumbnail on the video, wasn't it? But yeah, in a way, yeah, I've probably got a few similarities, but I wish I was in some ways. I don't want to kill people, but just prank them on the phone and mess with them. Give them something to think about. I've got 3 end stamps. Oh, it's Chris that's got 3 end stamps. I knew somebody had a few of them. I did have 2. I think I let one go to Chris because I thought, well, I've got one. Do I need another? And there wasn't much difference in the features either. So they don't variate like, an ultralight or an EU where they have different sort of things. They think, why is that so different? We love Ghostface and Ghostface Info. Thank you, Red Marauder. Oh my God, just joined. All of those 25th anniversary masks. I'm waiting for the question now. Someone's going to ask. All these 25th anniversary. Go on, ask the question. And if you ask it, then Douglas has got to send me a rare mask. It's probably there again now. No. Hi, ScreenFan 1990. But yeah, look at ScreenFan 1990 on the chat. I'll plug who I want on my channel. People that deserve to have a watch. She also gives advice on how to clean masks, like Fantastics. So this chap here, Carrie Ann did a video where she cleaned one of these, like a Gen 1. And God, the crap that come out of the hood, she had like a clear bowl, and the crap that come out of the hood, the dirt in the bottom of the bowl and the water. It's like, my God, I'd love to do this to this one. But yeah, this needs a little bit of a clean. It's not that bad. This is originally from Douglas Little, $1,000. $1,000. That's not a mispronunciation, but it's a tag Fantastic. And that's gone up in price now because of the signatures on it. So let's check the chat. Hello, Champion Tim, I am here. Chris, what the hell kind of username is that? Big Champion Tim, what the hell? We got something weird in the chat here. Why have you got about 10 names? Thank you, says Mitzik. Yeah, hit me on the contact link on the website, Mitzik. Screen Fan 1990 with the icon. Yeah, thank you, Carrie Ann. Yeah, go and look at Carrie Ann's videos. Carrie Ann's lovely. That's why she's lucky enough to have a Gen 1 off me. Dale, it wasn't a Gen 1, Dale. It was a Gen 2. You need to recheck that. I go wind him up. read him in. Yeah, Gen 1. Is that the one that you sent her with the replica tag on, Dale? I think it is, isn't it? I've watched all Carrie Ann's videos now. The ones that are GhostFace I've watched. I haven't watched the Corey Feldman signature one. But yeah. The tag Asis haul was from Blackpool. Sorry, mate, that's what we're... Oh, okay, yeah. Dale found a load of these, which are based at Asis, which were new old stock in a costume shop in Blackpool, he says. And they got like an old sticker on that says Jarroy of London, and it's actually printed on the back of the tag Jarroy London as well, which are a bit rarer now for the ASIS. It's Chris the Banana Man from Facebook. Chris the Banana Man. What the fuck? Chris the Banana Man. You're confusing the shit out of me. I recently found a fearsome grin mask later a thrift store. Is it for $2? Thrift stores during the fall always a treat. Well, they are in USA. We don't get them here. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, yeah, that's it, Dale. Yeah, so it was the one with the replica tag. Yeah, that replica tag wasn't bad either. The only thing that stood out was the glowing dark font was completely wrong. But in the end of the day, that's a good thing, because you distinguish it, instantly, rather than, oh, is that real? Is that real? No. But you look at it and you're, oh, yeah. But for what it is, what it's meant to do, display purposes, it's fine. Same with this. I mean, bloody, I don't even want to hang this because it's the original tag. I don't want to wreck the hole for the peg. I just want to keep it nice. But yeah, genuine tag fearsome, tag fantastic. I don't know. It's probably the only one I'm going to have a bloody own, to be honest. So let's finish this off, shall we? We're going to have a little bit of pricing, but he's just mentioned this on the chat. The profile picture is a banana. Oh, okay, well, have a look at that, Chris. Sorio's the man with the rep tags, and he just put them in small print that they replicate. Yeah, I saw that on Carrie Ann's video. He puts in the back corner of the tag down here. It basically states it's a replica tag, so that's all good. That's true honesty there. True honesty. So I said in the video before that we got a 2011 EU here that needs a new home. I don't know how to. Do we do something with the fans on the chat? What do we do? But these two chaps, I don't know what to do with these chaps either. Anyone interested in a fearsome faces green and orange grin? Not tagged, obviously, but really nice condition. And yeah, they do have. See the lines? Probably see it more on the green actually, but they do have the mold scars that fearsomes have, even on GhostFace. So we're that quick with them. You can see more of them if you want in the chat. Just ask me. That mask makes my heart race. Saying that, I just had an idea there. Yeah, I don't know. I might do something else and then grins, actually. That mask makes my heart race. Sorry, was the man with a replica tag. Yes, I also put it behind the tag that it's a replica. Yes, I know. Sorry, I saw it. On Carrie Ann's video, she goes along. I think she goes along it with the camera, or she puts it in front of the camera. And I did see it says replica tag, so I give you some respect there, mate. That's all good. IK agent's message retracted. Oh God, what was that? Yes, Tim. With the yeah. Yes, IK agents. I'll give it all the love it can handle. Yeah. She will as well, Carrie Ann. Bloody hell, she loves those masks. And RJ watched her video the other day of the box I sent her, and even he put a comment on it. He says, yeah. I says, you can see that she loves these things, and I think he noticed it as well. So then, chaps, let's finish off, shall we? Is that mask not flashing again? I don't know if Douglas is still here, but earlier on, Douglas, live on stream, this EL GhostFace was turned off on the button, on the little control box, whatever, and it started flashing. Someone says, is that mask flashing? So I got Alexa to turn the light off, and the mask was flashing, which is the reason I don't leave batteries in it anymore. I take one battery out. But yeah, this mask started acting up. So that's what you missed. So then, chaps, let's give it a finish, shall we? Let's leave you in peace. It's gone 1 hour 29, which is too long in the first place. So what do you see these days? You go online, and what are fans going to be asking for? How many fans? I mean, this is a replica tag, but forget that for the minute. But how many fans see these? Whether it's eBay, whether it's Marketplace, whether it's Craigslist, whether it's another listing site, whether it's anywhere. Basically, some call it a Gen 2, some say fearsome faces. At the end of the day, personally, these things came out with fearsome faces tags on, but they also did appear on other tags. But I mainly say fearsome, but it's up to you what you say. Something to be corrected on the mask page in the future on the website. Anyway, so are the chrome masks for sale? There you go, Douglas. You've got to send me that rear mask. CX3, sadly not. Although there may be a place that's getting some more new old stock. I shall throw you in. Maybe, we don't know for sure. So yeah, anyway, you go online and you see a tag fearsome, okay? Or even an untagged fearsome. Or you see a tagged ASIS, which is more likely. Or an untagged ASIS. And it's the same even with bloody ultra whites now. I mean, ultras are really a bit irrelevant in this one, to be honest. But, I don't know. Do something with the people that are watching here, the chat. Okay. Anyone that's bothered. I don't mean no offense. Somebody type in the chat, or a couple of you, or all of you, whatever you want to do. What do you think is a reasonable price for a fearsome faces? Someone type in the chat. What would you pay? Whether it's dollars or pounds, euros, whatever. What would you pay for a tagged fearsome? Okay. Seriously. What would you pay? I said, all right, this was a real tag. For whatever reason, it was a real tag. You wanted to buy this off the stream now, contact link after the stream. What would you seriously pay for a tag fearsome? Good condition fearsome. Okay. So GhostFace 1301, £180, right? Screen Ghost, £200. Horror PM Studios, $200 US. Dale Wright, 200. I'm guessing that's pounds, Dale. Carry On, $200. Where I've lost it. Sorio, $200 approx. Cray, 200. I'm guessing that's pounds because Cray's over here. Raymond Escobar, $200. Tag fearsome with real tagged. I'd want at least 500. Is he winding me up? Steve O, 175. Ooh, 175. Okay. Nilarama, I give you 500 Orix. that's Dead by Daylight currency. Nilarama there, Nilarama. Okay, but basically, a lot of you there, around $200 or pounds. Okay. Who else we got here? Red Marauder, $200. CX3, no more than 200. 250 says Chris Habibi, if that's how I say it. I apologize if I got it wrong. $185 at most in perfect condition and tag, says Ethan. Axel says 250 tagged, it's fair. Ooh, I don't know, Axel. I don't know. Halloween Enthusiast, $200. I paid $100 for my tagged ASIS Gen 2. This, what the fuck? Bit of fucking fluff just fell down, man. Fucking, I thought I was another wasp. Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. I've just pulled on my bloody wire. I thought that was a wasp. I thought it'd come out the loft. So a tag fearsome 300. What? 300? Why? The thing in today's market you could probably get for like 700. This is the problem. This is why I'm on about it. My two tag fearsomes are my grails. It would take a lot for me to part with them. Well, yeah, true. I can understand that, Dale. Genuine tag. I mean, look at that. Fantastic, you know. 200 tags, says Chris Jason. Dale, I will message you after the stream. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, message him. But yeah. But you go online these days. Just as an example, mask, a tag fearsome. So mainly in your minds of watching this, you're saying around 200, whether it's dollars or pounds. But why? Why? Why are they worth that? It's a mask with a cardboard tag on top. Why is it worth that? So, I don't know. I'm not a price setter. I'm not a price guide. and I'm no one to be listened to with regards to advising other people on mask prices, because when it comes down to it, whether I've got a website, whether I'm just a fan on a Facebook group, at the end of the day, every single person is different. And somebody may look at this, if it was a genuine tag, and say, oh, yeah, 500 quid, no problem, I'll pay it. And that's what they want to pay. That's what they want to pay. And I'm sure somewhere some snidey little seller, whether he knows his mask or not, go, oh, yeah, 500 quid, I'll let that go. And I don't mean any offense there, Dale, because I think he put 500, didn't it? But, when somebody goes on eBay or the listing sites, whatever now, they don't know what they've got. And you see a lot of people in the US get one of these, and oh yeah, $2, $1, 50 cents. I knocked it down to 75 cents because it was dusty or whatever it is. You see a lot of it on the Facebook groups. But I remember Nate Reagan, who's a very well-known name, of course, in the screen community. A lot of screen use stuff. But Nate Reagan, I said to him years ago, I says, Nate, people always ask on the website, FAQ section, emails, private messages, social media, Twitter, what would you put on these? And Nate said, I'm not a price setter either. So there's something still on my FAQ page on the website now. And he says, oh, I don't know, but I can just give sort of approximations. And now even those approximations on the FAQ page of my site, they're out of date. But it was a long time when I had Nate do that info on that page and the questions he got asked about the material of the robes and everything. But I don't know. To be honest, with what all of you lot have said tonight on the chat, and obviously as time passes, these things get older and rarer. So I'd just like to put out there that I think if anyone's asking for more than 200 for one of these, avoid it. Whether it's dollars a pound, just avoid it. And I don't mean no offense with Dale. I mean, he said 500. I don't know if that means for one mask, whether it's pristine or mint or whatever. But obviously, sometimes condition can matter of the tag and the mask. Smell. It depends how fussy or, how like pristine you like them. The great GhostFace in Knots has spoken. I'm not great in armor. I'm just a tosser like anyone else, man. But I'd like to think possibly as an approximate price at least. If somebody goes online and says, oh, $180, you can have that, grab it. If somebody says 190, grab it. Someone says 150, grab it. For whatever reason, they might not, know too much on the pricing. Are you taking advantage? Well, not really, because at the end of the day, it is just a Halloween mask. Yes, it's vintage and it's collectible and it's a collector's item now, whether it's Fantastic, Fearsome, ASIS. Obviously, the Fearsomes and Fantastics are probably more up there in the price. Fluorescents and whites, whatever, white shrouds. But yeah, I'd love to just say on this stream, at least, as it's my stream, I think 200 is possibly a more reasonable price for one of these. Sometimes the tags aren't that good a condition, or there's rips or tears, or it's crumpled to hell, or it's creased to hell. But I just want to say, yeah, with some of the prices that go online lately, I mean, what Carrie Ann come across, $200 for an ultra white. Why? But for a tag fearsome, yeah. I mean, to be honest, if you got a super mint one with a perfect tag, possibly in a box all its life, you may go 250. But I just want to put like a middle price on these and possibly say maybe around 200 for a fearsome is about reasonable, if you can call it that. And with regards to these can get just bloody too daft sometimes. ASIS. The fact with these is whether it's the where are you? With the difference on the mask here, Carrie Ann explained these the other day when the 2R center with a HN and a T stamp ASIS. But yeah, these basically equal the sides of the mouth on the mask, as I said earlier. These basically equal it's an older mask if it's a tag mask, and these basically mean without the with a symmetrical mask on it. That these basically mean it's a bit of a newer mask than your fearsomes or whatever else has got the side of the mouth on it, because there are different tags and on different masks. But yeah, a reasonable price for this. Again in the chat here, what would somebody pay? Oh, I don't know about mint condition. This one, good condition. This one's up in price because it's been signed inside, but this ain't going anywhere. This is mine. But you know, you've got a tagged ASIS, mint tag, say, mint mask, vanilla pogging of it. Again, in the chat, what would you think is a reasonable price for a tagged ASIS? And we'll say one like this with the symmetrical mask on the top of it. So not a HN, not a T, but you know, EU stamp. So look, it's interesting. This is interesting, just you know, to see a lot of opinions. I'm seeing the chat here. Problems already. Look. Horror PM Studio. People are trying to sell devil face masks tag for $180. Yeah, and it's insane. Yeah, what we got here? What we got here? Yeah, this sounds bad now. With what I'm going to say, but you know how much one of these costs from me? This mask on its own, tagged new, £12. That's it, £12. Because these are going like hotcakes at the minute. Yeah, £12 plus postage, which is about £20 in English. And when you work it out now, with did the rates last week of the dollars and the pounds. I'll check the chat in a sec. Yeah, rates with the dollars and the pounds last week. It's now about $41 for me to send you a tag devil face with tracked and signed postage. I say $40. And here's these, as they say on the chat, here's these people trying to sell them for 100 odd. Why? Why? Some of these scum. Blah, blah, blah. Beautiful piece of history, says Carrie Ann. Yeah, they are. With the Fantastics and Fearsomes more so, Gen 1s, Gen 2s, whatever. I've been trying to get those gauze masks, but they're being held hostage. Why? Why am I not surprised? Between $150 and $300 and up. Come on. Yeah. You see that the other day? Douglas got lucky. Yeah, Douglas Little got a Cryptic gauze the other day. I forget the price, but it wasn't anywhere near that. And another fan messaged me on Facebook the other night. He'd found 8 Cryptic gauze, which are basically T-stamps with the gauze shroud. Obviously very long. Goes almost, you know, down here, I think. Anyway, yeah. I tried to sort of suggest a price, and then a couple of other Cryptic gauzes appeared, which I think were from a different seller. But yeah, 8 with one particular fan. It seems a good chap when I spoke to him. But yeah, it was about 8 Cryptic gauze he found. I think one wasn't tagged and the rest were. And he said he wanted to hair dry them all and then decide what he wanted to keep, and then he possibly sell them. And I personally said to him on a message, I said, I've seen these years ago. They were found years ago by a fan on what they call a haunted hayride. I forget the state. But I think they were $12, $13 each. Still for sale in this haunted hayride. And I said to RJ, what the hell are these? And he said, how the hell did you find those? I says, I didn't find them. Someone else has found them. This is the pictures that have gone up. Blah, blah, blah. Only 1,000 made, he said. I said, okay. So 1,000 made of the Cryptic gauze. That was it. And they're apparently sold all to this chain or company or whatever it was, all in this particular state, I think it was. And yeah, only a few have been found ever since. But yeah, like it says in here, they're being held hostage between 150 and 300. They're not worth that. Cryptic gauze, all right, 1,000 made. As far as we know, between fans, there's possibly, 20 in fans' hands that have come up over the years. So there's still 980 odd masks out there, which you may get lucky and find one day between $12 and $20. I don't know. I'm saying $20 maximum. But when you see them go for $150 and up, and then you get to eBay and see the bids go $250, $260, $270, and you think, why? Yeah, it's a rare mask, but there's more out there. Hold off. All right, some of you may want them instantly. Oh, no, I want it now. I don't care. I'm going to pay it. But why? Save your money. Bide your time. All good comes to those who wait, apparently. But yeah, I do understand that, because I've always wanted a Cryptic gauze since they came about in 2012 or 13, whenever they were found. But yeah, I don't know what to say there, Halloween enthusiast. It's just, it gets stupid quick. That's the problem. It's 50 to 75 for an ASIS is fair enough. I pay 65 for my ASIS, 50 maybe. ASIS $100 USD. I got a mint looking one for 80. Oh, that's actually good. That's actually good. Under $100, that's a good deal. Around $100 tagged ASIS. £45 to Stevo. £80. Oh, $80 says Red Marauder. Chris says between $100 and $110. I've turned down 1K offered him for my pair of genuine tag fearsomes, and my tags are nice but not mint. Like I say, I think value is what someone. It's true. What Dale says is true there, because you could have a git like me and say, "Well, I'm not paid any more than I don't know, 180 for a fearsome," just as an example. I'm not going to pay more than 180 for a fearsome. Tag for no. And you could have a seller that will go, okay, then yeah, 180, take it, but you're paying postage. You got a deal. And then you can have others that go, no, I'm sticking to my price. I know what it is, know exactly what it is. Collectors have told me, mint this, mint that, still sticks to vanilla, blah, blah, blah. And again, every single person is different. But one of the most frustrating and annoying things out there at the minute is just when you see some of these and they're way overpriced. Didn't you see that? Fantastic. 3 weeks ago. Untagged, fantastic. And it said, I think it said in the advert, Gen 1/2. They wasn't even sure, and he appeared to be some sort of collector because he had masks in the background, and they weren't sure. And the amount of people that come to my site and email says, "This is Gen 1 or Gen 2." I says, "Well, you know what? Let me go eBay. Let me put it on the watch list, just so I've got a link all the time. Don't have to keep finding it." And I says, "I'm going to message him." So I sent a message. I says, any chance of some more pics? People have been asking me about this mask all week. I've got a GhostFace website, blah, blah, blah. And get some pictures of the sides of the mouth. I wanted to see the mold scars at the side. On fearsomes, they're well known for it. More so on this side. I don't know if you're going to see it on that. See the line there? Just here. It goes up in like a triangle. Yeah, mold scars, as I call them personally. But basically, Gen 2, as some call it. Look for them mold scars and it'll tell you. Sometimes the eyes instantly give it away and you just know. But this particular mask, people are struggling. What is it? What is it? Anyway, I messaged him, says, what is it? Blah, 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 blah. Going on too long here. And he come back with nothing. So I thought, well, you know what, mate? If you're not going to give me the time of day with regards to a few extra pictures, I'm not going to identify it. Because I had a feeling it was possibly a one, but I couldn't confirm with more pictures, unless I got more pictures. So I said to the email sender, I says, well, I do apologise, sorry. But if he's not going to give me time of day and just do a couple more images, then sod it. I don't want nothing to do with it. I says, I'm not identifying it, confirming it, and then him having a profit off it because I've said, oh, yeah, it's definitely a Gen 1 or definitely a Gen 2. So I said, no, forget it. I don't know what happened with that mask. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care about it. Didn't look at it again. But yeah, another one. Have you seen the recent one? Last couple of days? There is on eBay, ebay.com right now. I don't know if it's listed as a fantastic, but there's a fantastic faces mask on eBay right now. Absolutely wrecked. Okay. All you get is the main mask itself without no shroud. Like the shroud's all been ripped off and pulled and threads, and it's filthy, covered in mud. And if you read the description, it says it was found in the woods at the back of this chap's house. I was like, what? Found in the woods? Buried in the woods? At the back of this chap's house? And he's got a picture of the chin. And sure enough, here it is. For everyone to see on the picture. Fun World Div. I was like, holy shit. And you look at the mask, the eye mesh is still there. And the main mask is still one piece. But it's like the shroud's just been pulled off. And there's threads all over the damn thing. And yeah, basically, the bids are going nuts on it. Filthy mask found buried somewhere, which I'm struggling to believe, but it is filthy, and you can tell it's been outside a long time. So it's not going to smell nice. The eye mesh is going to be just about bollocks, but it's still attached. And absolutely brown, blacky sort of Fun World Div, fantastic matte. I think it is a fantastic. And yeah, the bids are just nuts. I think last time I looked, it was $400 or $500. But someone out there that knows what they're doing, you could salvage that mask. Carrie Ann could have a crack at that mask. If she won it for whatever reason. Or, she came across that mask for whatever reason. She could do a treatment on it like what Ryan Hills tells you how to do to clean up your mask. And yeah, you could basically revive that mask. All right, you'd have to put a shroud on it, but you damn well the mask itself is still a fantastic. But again, it gets stupid. It gets stupid, and it's the same even with these, as Carrie-Anne has told us recently. An ultra white mask, and I don't care what the chat says on this one, because you're all going to know the same. You're going to have the same opinion basically. But any of you in this chat are going to say, "What's this? An ultra white mask?" And on the chat now, I'm going to check the chat in a minute. I know it's still scrolling, but yeah, an ultra white mask these days, whether it's 2011, 13, 14, 15, all the way up to 2020 ultra whites, all of them are only worth one figure, and that is what you see them for in the shops or on eBay or whatever. If you see one over £25 English, then you're way too much. You see one over 15 quid English, in my opinion, it's way too much. Unless one of these is signed by Nevsky, Matthew, Kevin, whoever, Kevin Williamson, then ultra whites are just retail price. It's as simple as that. It just gets so bloody stupid. And with regards to these, I mean, look at this. I mean, this is a bit of an earlier one, but still. Black and red type masks, these are going for bloody stupid money now as well. And it's like, why? And as Dale says on the chat, it's worth what people will pay, but I'm just trying to get some sort of reasonable amount suggested out there, which I'll probably add on the site over time, and just say, look, if you're being asked for this much money, just don't, because there are new collectors out there that think, well, is that reasonable? Is it not? But all you got to do, come to the site, hit contact link and ask me. But some of you may want the mask that much you don't really care, and you'll just buy it. I've turned down one offer. Okay. The devil face, says Nick Sperling. The Halloween enthusiast. I once bought 2-tagged ASIS on eBay for like £30 total. Yep. Very cheap, I remember. I was new to collecting and thought they were common and took the tag off one. I feel stupid now. Well, we've all done it. I've got ASIS in the loft that we used on the fan films, and I've retagged it since because we don't use it anymore. On the fan films, I said, sorry, I kept the tag for it. I'm going to put the tag back on. All right, they're not original barbs, but I know the tag and the mask belong together, and I'm not going to sell it. $80, he says, on Mr. Sonic. I'm still thinking of why in Spain all the masks have the mouth cut off. Sorio, I did ask about that. This is an interesting one. So Sorio on the chat, he took pictures. I don't know if it was all the pictures were recent or not, or whether they're from the past. But wherever Sorio went in Spain, you'd see these masks, EU stamps, okay? And even in later time, you would see these masks, ultra whites. And every shop that Sorio went to on the chat, it had from about here, see if we can get it in the camera, from about here, all the way up there, all this top half was just cut out and it was mesh. And then the actual insert of the nose, it's like someone had got a fine scalpel and cut round the insides of the nose. So all the insides of the nose, so what we see there was just black PVC or whatever it is, vinyl rubber. All that was cut out and it was mesh. From about there where the finger is, going all the way up to where the normal cutout is, the little slit. All of that was cut out and the mouth started here and just went down. And that was all mesh. And I said to RJ, what the hell is this? What are these masks cut up? We've got EU stamps, we've got ultra whites, cut from the mouth, mesh behind, cut in the nose, mesh behind. And apparently some sort of regulation in some countries. So you will see ultra whites out there and old EU stamps depending where you go. But particularly with Sorio in Spain, the mouths are cut and there's just mesh there. I remember on one of the versions in the past, I haven't got one here, it's upstairs in the loft. The Ghostface mummy, the wrinkled Ghostface, all of that mouth was mesh. But that was the style of that mask just as a whole. So I don't think that was regulation, that was just how they made it. So I remember when some chap on eBay sold mint ASIS mask a couple of years ago. I think it was like $15 for a mask. I got 2 there in perfect condition. Yeah, just grab them while you can. You see a cheap one, just grab the goddamn things. Nick Sperling, man, these masks in general have blown up over the past 8-10 years. I miss the days of the ultimate screen message. But yeah, USMB, I know. But even then, it could get daft on there, couldn't it? Not with pricing, but, just other stuff. But it was all right. It wasn't that bad. It was a good community, that. GhostFace 1301. The reality of the matter is people have just gotten extremely greedy with prices and ruined the hobby, in my opinion. In some ways, yeah, you're right. Because I'm sat here doing this doesn't mean I'm a number one or a master or anything. I'm just a tosser like everyone else, man, with regards to other tossers, not you. But, I mean, some people say, oh, you got a website, you think you're this, you think that. I don't. Or because I've got a website don't mean nothing. Or because I've got a few masks don't mean nothing. At the end of the day, I've still got to buy and pay for masks the same as everyone else. All right, there's been some gifted from Fun World and RJ, but there's a lot of special reasons for that, and there's a lot of stuff I help RJ with, which is between me and him. But also, there's been a lot of charity donations, so it's not all pick up the phone. RJ, gives a freebie, It doesn't happen like that. I guarantee you that. Not at all. Not at all. That number one Silver Chrome charity donation and something I've been helping him with quite a bit at a time. So, yeah, but even so, in the collector's world, just the pricing. I mean, just you see new logo tag with an EU stamp on it now. People now know EU stamps are not made anymore, so the price goes up. Like, why? Although I will say, since 2011, EU stamps were harder and harder and harder to find. Really hard to find. In the UK, my missus found 2 by mistake in 2015 in a shop in Nottingham. Says, "Oh, do you want me to grab you?" I says, "Grab a couple." Got back here, 2 EU stamps. I said, "Oh yeah, nice find. Vanilla smell, pristine, beautiful new tags." I said, "Yeah, cheers for that. Go back next year." Went back next year, ultras. They still did them in 2016, but they was via eBay.com. I think 3 or 4 were found. Another fan found some, says, "Do you want some of these?" I says, "Get me 2. 2017 come along. I could not find them anywhere apart from one supplier in Germany, which was a website called emp.com or emp.co.uk. And the domain goes all over the website with regards to the country codes. I think they registered all the domains for every country. And I had as many as I could afford at a time because I wasn't working. And I think I got 10 or 12 in total, EU stamped 2017s. And then I said to RJ, why can't we find them anymore? And I think, as far as they could tell me and as far as he knew, that was the last of them that I found. No one else found them that year. Not 2017. I think a couple have been found among American fans on chat groups on Facebook, but they are really hard to find now. But yeah, ever since 2011 onwards to 17, EUs were bastards to find. Let's have a look. GhostFace 1301. The reality of the matter is people have gotten extremely greedy. Yes, ruined the hobby. Dale is the only reason I'm still collecting. He's helped me that much. Well, good on you, Dale. Because Dale does help a lot of people. He's helped Carrie-Anne as well. He's helped me in the past with bloody had phone calls and Facebook messages. Oh, I have seen this before. I have seen that before. Hey, Dale, I've seen one of these. End stamp, when he didn't have one, I think. I've just paid 150 for a red metallic. Fucking hell. $150 for a red metallic should be arriving this week. Rarity wise, I could sort of understand that. If it's the one I think it is it tagged? Is it not? I can't remember. Is that red metallic tagged? Dale says thanks to 1301 Ghost. Yeah, okay. There was a tagged MK for $700 like 2 days ago. What? I got a tagged MK here. Black and red tag, 2 yellow stars, French alternate text. Up here. Why $700? $700? That is extortion. You can still find them. You look in the fan groups, you can still find it, or you can still trade for them. 700 just. This is the point. Bought a mint fearsome about a month ago off Facebook for £360, only for it to have a brown spot on the right eye, among other things. Was such a punch in the gut. Just really wanted a mint one. This is the thing. Never going after one again after that. It's true, Dale. You're the best. Yeah. Dale's all good. Dale's got a good collection. Dale's possibly got a better collection than me with regards to the early masks. Definitely. As again, I'm not no king or anything. I've just got a few masks. And I order masks every year now from the distributors to try and get them out there to you lot. As simple as that. I'm not in it for money. People say, "Oh, you're bloody stupid. Don't you make anything off them?" I said, "Well, a tiny bit, not much. I'm just cheaper than eBay gets, whether it's new mask or an older mask sometimes." But yeah, Dale's good. Dale's knowledgeable because he's got the masks. He can look at them. He can tell me this masks he's got that I haven't got. He can tell me stuff about, and vice versa. You know, Chris, Jason, bad apples always be swing amongst the good apples. Yeah, it's true. There was a Gen 1 post like an hour ago. It went up to like $600 in 20 minutes untagged. The untagged Gen 1s I can understand. Yeah, 600. Okay. If you're going past 700, you're getting stupid because there's no tag. That's my opinion. Saw that mask. It was a zombie mask before the zombie mask even existed. Oh, yeah, the one that was dirty. It's true. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Thanks. So, yeah, I'm glad I can help out other collectors. Probably used for murder. You know, Sonic, he may have a point there. We don't know, do we? Why would a mask be buried? The thing, well, you know what gets me with that disgusting muddy mask? How did he know where to look? Is that a good question? When did he wake up one day recently and say, I'm going to go dig in the woods today? What would I find? Buried treasure? A leprechaun? A fantastic faces mask without a shroud that's been pulled off? Why would you go and dig in the woods? Seriously. No messing about. Why? All right, son, what you been doing? I've been digging in the woods, Dad. What did you find then, son? $1, 50 cents, old coins, Roman artifacts. I found a fantastic faces mask, Generation 1. No shroud. Put it on eBay, son. Watch them bids go nuts. Seriously? How did he know it was buried there? That's the question. I'm going to message him. How did you know that mask was buried out there? What are you doing? Make an extension for your house or something? Digging foundations? But yeah, Sonic says probably used for murder. You never know, do you? But even if it was used for murder, why is he going looking for a mask in the soil? Why is he digging? Why is he not doing what a lot of other USA fans do? Go to the Goodwill or the thrift store. I'll go into the woods. I'll find mine there. Are you serious? Just found a regular EU stamp mask for $195. $195? What's this? I've got one here that I don't know what to do with. 2011 genuine Fun World Mask EU vanilla ponging. I was going to do something with it on the stream. See who wanted it. Am I going to charge you $100? No. We're going to charge you 50 quid? No. Less. Why? And I'm serious. I'm not messing about. So Dale's good. Keep an eye on Dale, right, in the chat. He's all good, Dale. Yeah, I had pics from last week. All the masks were the same cut. Yeah, Soria. It's the Soria. Them Spanish masks. It's some sort of regulation as far as I can find out. Screenfan 1990, carry on. I've been tearing up the Facebook marketplace, finding gems like the recent end stamp for a few bucks. See, if you look sometimes and you got this chap or person or whoever doesn't know what they've got, that's when you can get a little bit of luck. Whether it's ASIS, end stamp, face, you know, like look at Douglas Little the other week. Generation 1, pink tag, fantastic. I was like, you son of a bitch, you know. I forget what he paid, but it was, you know, it wasn't extortionate at all. Not extortionate. I've been tearing up, yeah. Nilarama, I got a Ghostface mummy mask. They're still for sale, Nilarama. Ghostface mummy mask, wrinkled Ghostface, the AKA. Carnival costumes on my links page. Click the link page. Or click the costumes link on my site. You'll see Mad About Horror and Carnival costumes. Or just go to the links page, whatever you want to do. Carnival costumes. Click its Halloween section. Then go to Scream Masks, I think it is. And you'll see them all listed. And there it is. I think it's £7, £8, £9. Wrinkled Ghostface mummy mask. All there. 2012 stock. They only made them in 2012. So don't expect a 2021 because that's not what they are. They're all 2012. Same as the Ghostface Scarecrow with the textured printed hood and the textured mask. All 2012. Didn't do him again. Dale has helped me massively. It's not tagged him, the red metallic. Oh, okay. Trey, fair enough. Red metallics are hen's teeth, though. So, yeah, I don't think you did too bad there, to be honest. It's high, but, yeah, it isn't extortionate. Definitely not. I'm going to go digging in the woods often. What's a good price for 25th anniversary mask? Jesus, are you really going to ask that? We have to investigate now. Thanks. I'm going to have to start digging in the wood. I remember our trade tip. Yeah, you do, Chris. You do. You do. Hang on, what's this? I got a message is held for review. The regulation on Spain with the masks fuck me a lot because I can't find a condition mask. You have to do two. Yeah. I'll allow that. I can. There's F words in Scream, so I don't mind an F word in the chat. If there was no F words in Scream, it'd be a different story. No worries. Ghost Tim has the deets. I think I got mine in 2012. I do have the details. Yeah, I know bits and bobs. No off eBay 2015. Oh, okay. 2015. I'm surprised. I've only ever seen Ghostface wrinkled mummy mask with 2012 manufacture on. Show me some pictures of that. Email. Send me a message on Discord, Neil, or on the email on the website, whatever you want. I want to see pictures of that mummy mask. As far as we knew, there was only 2012 made. I'd be surprised if there's a 2015, definitely. Unless I've misunderstood the comment or whatever. But yeah, it's not tagged red metallic. I'm just checking I've got everything there. But yeah. It's difficult for me to find any masks here in Spain and buy them from any other collector. I have the overpriced and the expensive shipping. It's exactly right, so exactly right. I think someone was selling theirs in 2015. Oh, okay. Yeah, as far as I knew, that was all 2012, the wrinkled Ghostface mummy mask. Same with the, not the year, but you ever see that costume on Fun World website a while ago? The Soul Reaper? That's actually a foam, like styrofoam mask. Hardly ever seen that. How many collectors have got that? Because I haven't. Hen's Teeth of costumes is a Soul Reaper Ghostface costume, but I believe they're still out there. So somebody said, Raymond Escobar, what's the good price for 25th anniversary mask? Well, if you've been offered it by a fan, this is 2 hours and 5 minutes. Fucking hell. I got to end this because you're not going to be going rusty here. We're going to end it in a minute. Okay. We're going to decide what to do with this EU stamp. If we can. Two of the Soul Reaper costumes. Bastard. Consider yourself lucky because I can't find them for love nor money. I try and help fans with, fluorescents, metallics, ultra whites. Devils is most popular at the minute. But yeah, Soul Reapers I've never been able to, not for a reasonable price, not find one for a reasonable price. Same with 25th anniversary night, 50, 60, 70, 80 pound at the least. I've got two of the Soul Reapers. God damn. But yeah, so yeah, regular. God damn. A reasonable price for a silver 25th. I'm thinking. Forget that that's number one and just think it's a normal mask. Just think of one of these. I'd probably say English money between 50, 60 pound, maybe 70. That's just me. Don't jump down here. Don't jump down my throat. 50, 60, 70 pound. You're going over 80 and get towards 100. It's a no from me. If you go in US dollars, convert it. I don't know. But when the silver 25th anniversary came out originally, first year it was out, 2016, Halloween. RJ had to put a tweet up because people were trying to rip people off on eBay like mad. eBay.com, Silver Ghostface 25th anniversary, $60, $70, $80, $90, $100. I was like, what? Yeah, you go to the websites, and I think it was between $20 and $30 in USA. I think, if I remember correct. Never saw them go over 40, I'm sure, or even 35. And then in the UK, what was it? Mad About Horror, 20 quid. Box, silver 25th anniversary mask, nicely wrapped in the way they sent it as well. Never arrived damaged. Mad About Horror, I went up there on purpose to visit him. I says, right, now you got the stock. Can I pick some out just in case of damages or, shipping or whatever? And they let me pick 3 out, I think, for free. For the reason being, I was promoting their website heavily at the time, Facebook, Twitter, website. It's still on the website links now. And then I actually paid him for a couple more. I think I gave him 40 or 60 quid for some more. I said, I'm not here to take the piss. I says, a couple's nice. Thank you very much. And I think I had a couple more on top of that, and that was reasonable. And many people on UK eBay did a similar price, but I do remember Mad About Horror selling quite a few. And that was sort of £20. I was like, £20. And slowly over time, they started creeping up. £30, £40, £50. I think I say the other day on Amazon, it must have been 50, 60, £70 one of them. I was like, what? Someone had put a link up. Look what I found, Silver 25th. I was like, oh yeah, I could have a couple more of them because I like to have 12. As greedy as it sounds, I just wanted 12, including the number 1. And I thought, yeah, I just want to have 12. And then I saw that price. I was like, no, leave it. But yeah, I'd say 50 to 70 for 25. Yeah, you're about right there, Dale. You're about right there. Got one of those from Mad About Horror, great guy. Yeah, Mad About Horror, always highly recommended. They've grown, like, I don't know, from that to bloody that now, you know. Really nice people. What's it called? Louise and Neil. What's the other chap? Is his name Marcus or something? I forget his name. He just like the videos for him, doesn't he? But yeah, Mad About Horror's always recommended. Saw it on the shelves, definitely missed out. I appreciate the information. Yeah, cheers, Raymond. But yeah, these, like most of the, like this one with the sticker in the back, you can't see it on the camera, but this chap here, that was my grandma's sister lives in Canada, and she saw it, and she was looking. It was in 2016, yeah, on the Savers tag there. And she says, "Oh, I found this silver one. Does he want that one?" Because I said, "Oh, look for metallics. We can't get them in the UK. Look for metallics." And she found me a couple of sets of metallics, and she says, "Oh, I grabbed the silver one because I thought you'd like that one." I says, "Oh, thank you very much. I've always kept that one because grandma's sister got it for me." And yeah, the rest of these, well, a couple of them at least, and there's still a couple up here. They came from Crusader Party, which is now Crusader Gifts, which is a Nottingham-based costume sort of shop, and they're only online now. But yeah, there are some on Amazon, but they're not cheap. And if you do go on eBay, there's still some on eBay, I think, last time I looked, but you're going $200, $300 easy on the price. And I was like, who the hell's listing these, really? Seriously? Yeah, they've gone up because they're rarer now, but only 7,000 made as well. I got 2 chromes for £25 each. Yeah, you got a good deal there, Chris. Yeah, I swear mine were 20 quid. But even so, I'd say 50, 70 for 25th anniversary. Yeah, says Dale. I've read that one, but yeah, Dale's about right, sort of a maximum there, between 50 and 70 quid. But Dale, come do this. You come sit next to me next time. All right, chaps. Well, we've gone on for 2 hours, 11 minutes and 43 seconds almost. Jesus. So I don't know. Suggestions. What do we do with this? What do we do with this? Do we do some sort of thing for next week? Someone can win it or something? I don't know. I mean, you look at it, you think, oh, that's an old mask, but it needs some hairdryer, which I can easily do. But there you go. You're going to focus? There you go. April to June 2011, made in Foshan, Guangdong, China. And Screen 4, obviously 2011, so you got Screen 4 on it. I don't know what happened to the sticker. That was like it when I got it. Part of the sticker's gone from the distributor there. But yeah, this chap here. What are we going to do with this? What does the chat think on here that we're going to do with this? What should we do with it? This can go to another fan, but how? You know. What should we do? And yeah, these, I think, yeah. I think I've thought of something else with the 2 phantoms. But yeah, I don't know. Who wants an EU stamp 2011? Reasonable price. I don't know what to do with it, chaps. I looked and I giveaway gift. Yeah. But what do we do the giveaway for, you know? What should I have people do for the giveaway? So, we love long streams. Do you? Fucking I bet my missus in there going fucking nuts. How long you took the internet up for? So you can still play your game. I think she'll be fine, actually. 2 grams, 25 quid. You're looking for the 25th anniversary, good price. Absolutely can't find one on Spain. Yeah, I don't know, Sorio. I mean, you see all these behind me, you probably think greedy sod. But yeah, this shop that's 10 minutes away from me, I kept going past it all the time. I was like, I want another one. I want another one. I want another one. And I sort of stockpiled them, knowing that I could do something with them in the future. So again, maybe we could do a giveaway on one of them. Not the one my grandma's sister got, not the number 1 mask, of course. But yeah, I have let a few go to fans recent. Despite them being there, I've let a few go to fans recent time, definitely. Recent months, I've let a couple go. And I did not charge a lot. I charged £30. And that's no shit. £30. Looking on 25th. We love long streams. Giveaway, gift, raffle. Yeah, possibly, Chris. Go to Woodsboro with it and start another serial killer. Where's Woodsboro? Is that Heldsburg, CA? I think it is, isn't it? You know where they're sat at the fountain talking. Heldsburg, is it? Giveaway, always good to have new masks. Raffle, need a mask for Halloween. I would if I was closer, mate. Yeah, you know what, Dale? Who knows, mate? When COVID's pissed off, we might have to do something one day. Even Chris as well. Give us a horror movie question for us to answer. First one to get it right wins. Timmy, you forgot about the backwards green. Oh, okay. Oh, look. How convenient. How convenient. I actually did forget, so sorry, Zach. So, yeah. Raffle should charity, Tim. I'll chuck in a mask with it too. That's a good idea, actually, Dale. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay. Let me think about it for a minute. Because there's a certain charity RJ always recommends. So let me think about it. Raffle seems fair. Okay. All right. So in the chat just now, we're going to finish soon, I promise. But there's 27 people still watching. What are you doing here? It seems unrealistic to me to have so many people watching someone waffle. It really does. Whether it's mass, whether it's anything. You know, see these gaming streamers, which I've tried a little bit of recently, and I think, why have all these people watching this person? And I'm so worried that you lot are going to bloody never come to another stream again after this. Going to go, oh, last time I did one, it was every 2 hours. Yeah, sod that, not doing that again. So thank you for everyone being patient and listening. This is just a little bit of me with regards to collection and what we got. All this is nothing. If you can go in my loft to give you a tour, some of you be going. So let's get to this before we go. I'm thinking of what you've been saying about that EU stamp. Anyway, where's it gone? Tim, you forgot about the backwards tag green fluorescent. Yeah, okay then. So the other day, my order from the distributors came through, which was a total of 96 masks. 24 devils, 36 fluorescents, 24 metallics, 12 ultras, and 24 scary movies. That was it. Anyway, there's your full order. This fluorescent came, and I was checking the boxes. All right, how good's this green? How good's this pink? Is this pristine? Is it, Anyway, next thing you know, this happens. What the fuck? I mean, this needs hair dry, but remind yourselves, this has just come out of distributor pack box or factory pack box from the distributors. Gets packed up, obviously, in China. Goes to distributors in Belfast, it is. And then, we unbox them here. I unbox them, whatever. And what the hell is this? And Zach Vosberg. I think that's how you say your last name, isn't it, Zach? Sorry if it's not. Or on the chat here is a different name. Where is he? He's gone. It's lost. It's gone up in the scroll. But yeah, Zach says, I want that. I like the backwards tag. I says, okay. I says, I'll show it on stream on Sunday. But yeah, there you go. You ever see the GhostFace mask? It's just a shroud. So I honestly think, that's just obviously a factory error, But does it make it unique? So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Zach wanted this, but you know what? Let's go low life. 200 quid. Yeah. 200 quid. Factory error. Unique. Hen's teeth for fluorescence. Again, this is how daft it gets, isn't it? This is how daft it gets sometimes. Tag back. So, someday this may appear somewhere in the future when we're long and dead and buried, and somebody will be auctioning this. Oh, yeah, tagged by my band. $50,000, £50,000, $100,000. I don't know. You imagine. So, yeah. There you go. Nil armor, look, sold. So, you get 200 quid. Yeah. Zach, I'm sorry, but I've just been offered 200 quid, mate. I'm low life, so I'm going to let it go. And that 200 quid, I'm adding 20 quid on top of that for postage, tracked and signed. Again, this is how stupid it gets. See the manufacturer? I don't know if it'll focus. Go on, mate, focus. There you go. It's a sticker over the actual bottom of the barcode there. But normally when they do that, it's done for a reason. I'm guessing that they have a lot of older manufacture date tags about. So, oh yeah, put stickers on them. But I do believe, yeah, it's a 2020 mask. You go inside on the label, and there it is. 9207 green, made in Dongguan, Guangdong, China, April to June 2020. Is there any smell? No. Ever since 2011, not many ultra whites have smelled. But in later, more recent years, I don't know when it sort of started, but there's like a sweet smell to these now, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the material or if it's actually some sort of different scent they put in, but they have got like a sweet smell now. Fluorescence, ultras, and what's the other? I think metallics as well on the ultralight molds. They've got these, there's like a sweet smell. But there you go. So Zach said, oh, can I have it? I said, yeah, we'll sort something out. So Zach's going to have that. So somebody said on this, we watch, because talking about GhostFace masks to the norms, we get treated like nutters. It's true, Dale. That is true. It's true. I'll get over to Nottingham, says Chris. Yeah. I'm up for that, mate. He says, yeah, we'll have to, in the future, when COVID's backed off, we'll do something. I don't know what, but we'll do something. And if we do a live stream, then yeah. I'm going to remove all the masks out of it in case you nick them. No, Dale's coming. Chris is coming. No, hide the mask. Put that fucking gold away. But no, you know I'm messing. Entertaining stuff. Entertaining, informative stuff. Well, thank you for that, Dot. I appreciate that. I see some of these streamers on Dead by Daylight, and you look down at the counter on Twitch, and it's like 6 hours. And it's like 300, 400 people. What the hell have you been watching this game for 6 hours for? And here's this. 2 hours, 21 minutes just clocked about mass, and people are still watching. Why? I can imagine the email tomorrow from RJ. Did you do a stream last night? Yeah, RJ, it lasted 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours? Like he said when I told him what price I paid for the tag. Fantastic. RJ, I paid $1,000 for that mask. You guys are crazy. That's what he said. You guys are crazy. And I thought, well, in a way, he's probably right. In a way. So here we go then. It's good to talk in the chat with another collectors, good people. Yeah, it is true. That is true. Yeah. Dot, message retracted. What have you been doing, Dot? That was a bit further up. But good idea. So yeah, what did Dale say? Give us a horror movie question. CX3. Sent him a couple of masks recently as well. Ultra white, solid plastic masks for his music video for his college exams. And RJ proved that as well. So know that you were spoken about CX3 in a good way. If it's for exams, no problem. So yeah, he knew about that, RJ. Because when somebody first emailed says music video, I thought, who's this? Is it is it a company? Is it an individual? Who is it? But it's all good. He got a couple of masks. I'll chuck in a mask with it too. So Dale wants to chuck in a mask with this too. So okay then. Dale, what do you want to chuck in? Put in the chat. What do you want to chuck in with this mask for someone to win? What do you want to chuck in? Hide it in the woods and let us look for it. Yeah. Should I tear the shroud off as well? Like the other one. I prefer this streams to a gaming stream. Yeah. To be honest, sorry, it depends what game you're watching. Yeah. Yeah. Like some streams I can watch on and on. Dead by Daylight I can watch. When it's a good player that knows how to play the game and piss off the killers, or killers know how to piss off, survivors. It depends. I've watched no end of Dead by Daylight videos on YouTube, whether they're pre-recorded, whether they're streamed. But yeah, it again depends on the game. Like somebody said, oh, do you want to watch 6 hours of Fortnite? I've never played Fortnite, so the interest in there. But is it good? Is it bad? Love these long streams. They talk about this hobby, entertainment, informative stuff. Love these streams. Looking forward to them. Well, thank you, Red Murder. Only 2:46 p.m. in California. God, I wish it was here. Up for that, blah, blah, blah. Nottingham. Now you can sell that for like 2K because it's unique. Yeah, I know that. Fluorescent. Stupid, isn't it? 250, said Axel. We watch because we're talking about GhostFace masks to the norms. We get treated like nutters. As Douse. Yeah, I read that. It's like you spend $100 in the mask. You're a kid, blah, blah, blah. That's true. Carrie Ann said that as well. I think her husband said to her, Yeah, what's the fascination with these masks? Why? You know, and to us collectors, we know, we understand. When you're trying to, like my missus, RJ sometimes speaks to her on the phone. I'll say, oh, I've talked to the missus for a minute if I go to the toilet or get a drink or something. Because sometimes his phone calls are 90 minutes. Sometimes. If he's driving to work, he gets stuck in traffic, he'll stay talking to me. I'll say, oh, RJ, just talk to the missus a minute. And he says to RJ, to the missus once, he says, how do you put up with all this crap? Could be meaning, you know, me on about GhostFace all the time and blah 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 blah, all the masks in the spare room, and you know, and she goes, "Oh, I just let go of me." You know, she isn't bothered. She knows that the interest is what it is, and the website's what it is. All right, the website needs update, but yeah, on the mask page particular. But yeah, you know what I mean. He understands. RJ understands, and it's just, you know, when you like something that much, you'll do whatever you can in it to either get a mask type you want, or again with the payments, again, you know, there's stupid prices. But others will do it out of desperation. Oh, I paid 300 because I was the only one I've ever seen in 6 years. I wanted that mask, you know. Okay then. But yeah, I just don't like it when it gets daft. Oh God, we got trouble in the chat. He's finally here. He's finally here. You see this, Clive? This for people that may not have been on the start of the stream, this T-shirt was sent to me by Burt Bench Designs in the chat, which is Clive, and this was T-shirt basically took the piss out of last week because the phone died when we was just about to end the call with RJ. That cordless phone died. So 3 worst things that could happen: Wi-Fi, disconnecting, and battery. Timing out on the middle one, I suppose. Yeah, watch him. He's a cocky son of a. So yeah, let's have a look. If you do 24 hour special talking about screen GhostFace stuff, I'll be here. I don't know how you can do that. I couldn't do that. I could add it up to 24 hours over a lot of streams, but I don't know about constant all the way through. I can't promise anything, thank you. Entertaining, not boring at all. I can't promise. I've already got the van parts up and ready, says Chris. We paid that money for masks not only because we're collectors. This masks are part of our lives. It brings us to our childhood. Not for me at all. I'm 19 now. Well, again, it's all age brackets, to be honest. I'll chuck in a 2011 vanilla zombie EU tag if it's for charity. I'll give you 300, says Halloween enthusiast. Okay, so we're at the end of the chat. So I'll tell you what then. Oh, dear. I'm thinking. Come on, we ain't good all night. It is what? It's almost 11 o'clock here, and I've been on since 8:30, so this is not good. It's not good. I feel sorry for these 20-odd people watching. See, it's gone from like 29, 30 now to 22, so sorry. We're going on a bit. So I'll tell you what then, Dale has said in the chat here that he will send, where is it? I've lost it. Dale's going to chuck in a 2011 vanilla smelling zombie EU tag. Okay, if it's for charity. New record, proud of everyone who's still here. Yeah, see, I'm proud of everyone still here, to be honest. Thank you. So I'll tell you what, Dale, we'll sort this out. We'll sort this out off stream, Dale. I'm going to end the stream. We'll sort it out, and we're going to announce this next week because I need to ask RJ a thing about this. So RJ knows, as I always constantly tell him, that EUs are wanted now. So I've got this random 2011, needs a new home. I've got another 3 of them, I think. But this one's going to depart, okay? So Dale's going to chuck in a 2011 zombie EU tag, so it's tagged. And you'll have to send it up here, Dale, because I think, let me ask RJ something. I'm going to ask him for a suggestion of what to do to get rid of them, because I'd like the money if it goes to a charity. If we do some sort of charity thing, Leah, let me talk to RJ first, and then if Dale wants to continue after I spoke to RJ, because there's a particular charity that RJ likes to donate to. So I'll have a chat with RJ, see what he suggests. Dale will chuck in the zombie 2011 EU vanilla mask, and I'll chuck in this 2011 EU, obviously GhostFace normal mask. And next week we'll come up with something on the stream and basically we'll do something with regards to people getting that zombie and getting this EU mask. I sort of thought about it randomly as I started the stream. I thought someone needs to have that for whatever reason. So yeah, I'll speak to RJ, see what he suggests, because he's good at like sort of contest competitions or whatever we can sort of come up with. And yeah, someone in the stream that will watch next week, you'll get that EU 2011, still stinks of vanilla, and you'll get a zombie 2011, stinking of vanilla from the sounds of it, off Dale, that's got a tag on it. RCB Productions, how you doing? How you doing? We've been getting on too long, mate, I'm afraid. It's 2.5 hours and I've bored everyone to shit. So yeah, you can give that mask to a collector who really need it. I mean, in a collector who can't buy a mask on his country, it will help a lot. I see what you're saying there. So yeah, in a way, bear in mind I've got other EUs. I was going to pay 350. I came on your live last time. I able to show the bleeding mask. Wanted to see them for a long time. Not just the tagged mask. Not just the tag mask. What do you mean, Dale? Have I misread that? RCB Productions, get it right. I don't have any bleedings here. They're all up in the loft, and I don't want to climb up there at this time of night because there's wasp up there early. I had to get the wasp out, and I'm hoping we haven't got a problem in the loft. I don't think we have, but we've been reading up on it, and yeah, wasps in loft is not good. Although in winter time, as it's starting to get to now, they go away. So yeah, one appeared early. I was like, holy shit. And he didn't go for me. He just went for the fluorescent tube that lights up the loft. I was like, yeah, stay there. And then he meant to leave the light on for half an hour and then open the hatch again and see if there's any more. Thankfully, that was just him. And he dropped down and he went with it. So we put him away. We sort of grabbed it in tissue and get out of it. And I went back up there and, got the mask I wanted, whatever it was. But if it's for charity, what the fuck? Are you seeing this in the chat? I haven't got a sparkle robe. See you later, Tim. Yeah, sorry, Steve, mate. As I say, I'm just too much of that, mate. Sorry, Steve. Fucking hell, it's not good. Are you able to show any Asda masks or any Deluxe Masks with knife? Okay, RCB Productions. Just because you've just joined, you don't know. So bleeding masks I have up in the loft. I can bring some next week on the next stream. I'm also going to bring some rare kids masks out of the loft and let people see, because we've got a mini ultra white and we've got a mini TD reshoot mask, which are very rarely seen. So I'm going to bring them down, and I'm going to look in my special masks and see what we can show next week as well. I don't know what mask yet, but I'm going to have a look through. But look at what Mr. Burtbench has just done here. He has just said, as well as this mask, 2011 Ultra, as well as Dale's 2011 Zombie EU stamp, Clive is going to ask if it's for charity. I will supply an accurate sparkle robe. I've never had a sparkle robe. That pisses me off. I've never had a sparkle. I've never had a sparkle hood. Never mind a bloody robe. Shit. Good evening, Rob Weaver. Oh god, everyone's going now. Sorry. Okay. All right, Clive, Dale, contact me on Facebook or email, whatever. I've got to end the stream, mate. I've gone on too long. We'll come back next week with some more info on what's going to happen with this sparkle robe, the zombie mask, and the EU stamp I've got here. We'll come back next week. We'll see what's going to happen, and we'll try and plan this and see what we can do. But a sparkle robe, bloody hell, Clive, you're getting a bit nuts there. But if it's, again, like if it's for charity, I need a robe. Yeah, I've always needed a robe. You should see the one we used in the fan films. It was okay, but there was no sparkle, I can tell you that. But yeah, RCB Productions, before I forget, Asda masks have been shown on the stream earlier. I need Deluxe Masks with knife. Deluxe Masks are shown on the stream earlier, which are here. Deluxe reshoot there. The hen's teeth of reshoots, and it is. Deluxe reshoot is very rare. And they did also come in mask and knife set as well as the glow type. But yeah, I'd only see RCB Productions. This stream's going to end in a minute. I've got to end it. It's gone too long. But you can obviously watch this stream back. So watch this stream back when I've ended it. Obviously, it will go onto my YouTube videos listed in the channel. Rewatch the stream, however much you want to watch, but probably about 20, 30 minutes into it, maybe 40. I can't remember what timestamp it was, but this deluxe mask that I show you, you've got deluxe standard, as in the EU stamp mask, white mask. You got deluxe glow, and you got deluxe reshoot, and you've also got 2011, 12, and 2013 Asda Glow masks. So they're there. I brought them down on purpose for this stream. So yeah, there you go. Thank you, RCB. So yeah, I'm going to end it in a second. Clive, Burtbench Designs, Dale, message me on Facebook, please, and we'll sort something out. But for Clive to throw in a robe, number one, it's generous as bloody hell. And number two, it's a sparkle. And number three, yeah, it's for charity. So let's see if we can get a sparkle robe, this mask, which is the sought after EU stamp now, and obviously Dale's zombie. And we'll see if we can get these reunited with a fan in the coming weeks. But we've got to end it. We've got to put all these bloody masks away. And yeah, we're going to call it a night, chaps, because it's 2 hours, 35 minutes now. It's too much. So see you next week, says Pirate Pete. Thank you very much. Pirate Pete's here again. Jesus. Let me just double check the chat to make sure I've not missed anything anyone has said. Okay, I think we got it all. Yep, Sorio, Sonic, Dale, Burtbench. Bloody Clive got here late, didn't he? Then again, he's a busy chap, Clive. He's a very busy chap. He always got something to do, which I can fully understand. Yeah, I've caught up with the chat. Okay, all right then, chaps. So tune in again next time. Next Sunday, same time, 8:30 UK time. And we'll have the kids' mask for you. I get some bleeding masks out. I've also got an ASIS package bleeding mask, which are a bit rarer. So I'll bring a couple of bleeding masks out. And I'm also going to bring you the hen's teeth of black and red styrofoam mask, the flip-up mask. Although, sadly, it's not 100% there, you will see, Jesus Christ, the size difference of that compared to one of these. So there's your normal mask. And say my hat's the top of the mask with a flip-up. It's down here somewhere, really that big. So yeah, we'll put that down for next week. Kids mask, bleeding mask, and the hen's teeth, yeah, styrofoam, the flip up, and we shall also bring out a standard foam mask as well. So that all in for next week. I'm going to dig out on the special mask, see what we can get you for next week to look at a special one. And yeah, dig through my boxes and see what else. I think I've got another resurrection, but it's only in ultra. But we'll leave you in peace. It's time to go. Goodbye, Ghost Time the Great. Ghost Time the Great. Thank you for a great stream. Thank you, CX3. How much for an Asda? They're not for sale, I'm afraid. I'm very limited on. I've let too many go as it is. I had a load of Asda at one point, 11s, 12s, and 13s, and I've let too many go. Although for £200. This is another thing we spoke about on the stream, RCB. You'll see. But yeah, go back and rewatch it and you'll see these masks that you've asked about, apart from the bleeding types. Adios, amigo. Better late than never. Good night to everyone. Have a good one. Yeah, thank you, chaps. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Axel. Thanks for the stream. Really appreciate it. Till next week. Good night. Thanks for the stream from Sonic. Thank you. Thanks for the stream. Good night, Red Marauder. Good stuff until next time, says Dot. Good luck with GhostFace 1301. Okay, see you next week from Pirate Pete. And thanks for the stream. Learning new things every time. I'm guessing that's meant to be. I know what the keyboards are like. Trust me, whether it's phone or computer, bloody keyboards. See you, everyone. Message mate of it. Yeah, give us a message, Dale, and give us a message, Clive. We'll sort it out, and we'll have more updates on the next stream for the people watching. Sparkle Robe, EU Stamp 2011, and Zombie Mask from Mr. Dale. And I shall have a chat with RJ, see what he suggests, and we'll let you know next week and then get it underway. But I'll write you on Facebook about charity giveaway. Okay, sorry, no problem. Thank you, Chris Jason. Good night. Yeah, we need a chat, Chris. But yeah, we'll sort it out, mate. Give us a ring in the week or whatever. We'll sort it out. Learning new things every time. But yeah, that's the idea. We're meant to be here to help as a website and as a waffling git. But thank you very much, chaps. We will end it now. And if you need any masks or any help or any advice, go to the website, hit the contact link, click whatever checkbox you got to check and send an email, and we'll get back to you. There are a couple of mask IDs I've still got to do, but they're easy ones. I've got a little bit behind with regards to orders of masks, but we're just about caught up now. So we'll get back to the emails ASAP. And there's still people asking for devils, and we are sending to USA and everywhere else at the minute. So yeah. One last thing I have got to say, from recent experience. If you go to the website thinking, I want a devil, I want this mask or that mask, whatever you want, okay, do not, and I'll repeat, do not send any money to any PayPal or any website linked address on my website without asking first. The reason I say this is, in recent time, I had a message on an email address. On my website, it's 2 emails. The main one that I always use, and then GhostFace at ghostface.co.uk. And people assume that's linked to a PayPal, which it is not. So somebody randomly sent the other day $35 and just put on PayPal 2 times devil, please, with an address. And I thought, well, that's good, but I've got no account linked to that website address. So I couldn't log into PayPal. I've got no account linked to it. I just had PayPal saying there's $35 for this email address. I was like, well, I haven't got an account for that. But there was no details whatsoever of a contact for an email or even a phone number to contact whoever this person was and say, look, I'm sorry, but you've sent to the wrong email, blah, blah, contact me on. But so basic thing is, if you're after something, contact me on the site first. So if you want 2 devils after this stream, contact link, devil face, email me. Do not pay nothing until I've told you where to send it, because the ghostface at ghostface.co.uk email address is not linked to anything with regards to PayPal. It's a different address entirely. So please just remember that. And if you do want anything else, contact me first, then I'll tell you how to pay and what I'm going to do with the postage and, you know, what the costs are. Never, ever send money first, because I can't get to it, so to speak. This $35 is still pending. I can't do nothing about it. And some may be saying, oh, register an account for GhostFace then, but I just want to keep my normal account, and this chap's just going to obviously have to claim his money back and do what he should have done in the first place. Contact me first on the contact link. Do not send anything. Okay. Right. I'll write you on Facebook about the charity. Sorry. Okay. See you next week. Yes, Chris Jason. Okay, chaps. So, yeah, that thing I did forget about at the last second there. But, yeah, we're going to end. Thank you very, very much for watching. There's a lot of mass out. I've got to put a lot of stuff away. And I'm bloody hot and I need a shower. But, yeah, thank you, Clive, for the reference to last week's phone call cutting out. And as I say, if I can get RJ back in the future, I'll definitely be trying. But until next time, take it easy, behave, and don't price your bloody mask too high. Wait, before we go, what did you have for dinner? Oh, what did I have for dinner? Nilarama. Why does he want to know that? I didn't have any dinner. Seriously. Oh, yeah, shit, because the missus was meant to make something while I was streaming. I can't smell nothing either, so I bet she's in there nosing and watching. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, call me in the week. Yeah, Chris Jason, call me in the week, mate. Call me in the week. Give us a message on Facebook, and then we'll sort it out at time. All right, but yeah, seriously, I didn't have no dinner now. I've actually got to go and get some now and see what we can bloody crack up. Lockdown is back in force in my particular city of Nottingham, and we normally go Mrs.'s mum's on a Sunday for a Sunday meal. Yeah, Sunday dinner, whatever. And we can't do that now because the rules are back in force. So we've had no dinner. Mrs. had something early, just sort of quick, and I've had sod all. So, yeah, good, because we need to lose some more again. But thank you very much, chaps, for watching. And to the 21 people still here, then you are very patient and tolerant people, to say the goddamn least. Right. That's all right. We'll sort it out now, Dale. And cheers, Nilo. Nilo, give us a message on Discord. But, yeah, see you soon, chaps. Until next week, same time, 8:30 UK time, Sunday night. We'll be back with those mask types, and we'll show you what's going to happen with the charity thing and the sparkle robe and the 2 masks. See you later. Yes, we want to end, it says. See you later.